Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a Flesh and Blood stream. Tonight's stream is going to be just a little bit different. I'm going to reset the life totals before I forget here, so that we can have the life totals set up and good to go. But in celebration of me crossing over 1,000 subscribers today, which I'm very excited about, there's a lot of shout outs and a lot of appreciation for a lot of people along the way who've helped me get here. It's been a grind to get here. I started streaming in January of 2021, and I mean, I took a real big hit when I swapped from Magic, but I'm very excited to have finally crossed over that landmark of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's very exciting stuff. We got Nick here tonight. Say hi, Nick.
What's up, guys?
It's fun because you guys get to see everybody tonight. It sounds like Zach just walked in the door. He's coming in right behind me, it sounds like. What's up, brother? But since we crossed over 1,000 subs, I'm very excited to be doing some in-person gameplay. It took some time to set everything up, and it took some money to get everything. Shout out to Carly for helping me get all this stuff and getting everything set up. She had to go through helping test audio and a whole bunch of other things. So I'm pretty excited. Since this is the first time doing this tonight, guys, if y'all have suggestions or anything you think I should change or can we make better, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the chat tonight too. It's like let's talk about it. So we're going to be testing just a little bit, some different things tonight. We don't really have set decks we're playing. I'm probably going to be playing Victor most of the stream, but I don't know, I'm pretty excited. There was a lot of work that went into this. Big shout out to Robert and his wife Jess, who really put in the time and the work to make this happen. They ran a lot of the code and set everything up for me so that the scores would work properly and then everything would be set up. But I don't know. This is a long time coming, so I'm pretty excited. Slip, you did not miss the big hydrate, brother. I will get to the big hydrate at some point tonight. I promise. I'll do my best not to forget. But we're gonna be trying to focus on gameplay and prep for RTN this coming weekend. So I'm pretty excited. I hope this turns out well tonight. So Zach just rolled in. Alexander's gonna be here in a little bit.
Nice.
So. He said he had to go home and get cards. God, I hope not. I hope, dude, if he brought the evil wizard to testing, like, he needs to get out of here, man. That's no, man. Oh, hey, Ben, what's up, dude? All right, you want to go first or second, brother?
It don't matter.
You want even or odd?
Even.
That is a 6.
I'll go second.
Yep. I thought you might. Well, let's do Tunic. I haven't played with Tunic in a while, so let's do that before I forget. So, I mean, I don't really like any of my options. I guess we're going to do this. I guess we're going to start with 7 go again. Reveal a Spinal Crush and a Thunk.
Looks really good. It looks really good.
Yeah, dude, so it says the camera's 4K, but I don't know if it actually comes through in 4K. We're gonna... What is that noise? Something's like echoing on the stream. What was that? Test. All right, that was weird. I don't know what was echoing there. If somebody knows what was echoing, please let me know what's up. Hey, Pitch, what's up, brother? How are you? And yes, Diablo Kano, the evil wizard. All right, that was interesting. Oh, it was a follow notification. Oh, okay, cool. Well, thanks for the sub or the follow. I appreciate it. Are you blocking 7? Hammer. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know if throwing a hammer at you is correct, because getting a you don't think so, because getting a counter on turn 0 seems really bad for me.
What's card in your hand?
Like, I mean, it's probably better just to keep this and arsenal this, right? Like, giving up the counter on the hammer on turn 0 seems really bad, actually. Yeah, let's just arsenal pass. We'll just take some cards out of your hand and hope it works out. You have food poisoning? Oh, dude, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks, dude.
What was that card?
Huh?
What was the card that would have shown on the healers?
Oh, what were you gonna...
Non-attack. I had a non-attack.
You had a non-attack? We were gonna flip into that.
Good to know.
So, I still think we made the correct
I do
decision.
too.
We'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one. I'm gonna have to get like some big dice to roll for the stream.
Oh, I got you.
Because I had to go get the equipment ones from upstairs that I never use because they don't fit in my box. Just for this, my man. Yo, Chips, what's up, dude? How are you, brother? So, pitch the first RTN I played at. Did you discard a Blood Rush?
Yeah. Come in for 6.
Oh my god. That is outrageous. I love that. Why does it have a 6.9 on
It's
it?
the Rudy 6.9-year anniversary dice.
That's phenomenal.
I got them so I wouldn't forget my tunics because they're so big.
That's hilarious. Well, thanks for bringing all those.
Oh, first.
So yeah, on the first one I qualified for Nance, what I was pretty excited about, and then on the second one, I gave up 2 games to teammates, and I lost 13 elo going 1-3. So we're not talking about that second RTN, fam. We're not talking about that second one. Spinal for 9. Has anybody lost life? Have I already forgot to change life? You blocked out my rouse, right? And then I blocked out your pulping? Okay. Y'all gotta be on top of me on changing the scores on the thing. So I gotta make sure I'm doing that tonight. Does the coding work? So Kyle, it does work. But I didn't have to change anything. So I never learned to code, thank God. Hey Keaton, what's up, dude? We just started testing chips, so I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about doing this tonight. Went 1-5 and drove to Georgia. Ooh, dude, that sucks, man. I'm sorry, dude. Have you played it any more since then, or just the first one? What were we saying? Oh, you just pulling stuff out. I think it would look good if, since there's not like an overhead light in this room, I'm thinking about getting like another light and like trying to mount it on top over here, so like we'd have light from this side as well. Take one. Let's make sure. There we go. There it is. The code works.
Hey.
Oh, because of the mic token. You've given equipment pretty early. So if I block 3, I can come in for 8 and arsenal card. I can block 6 and only take 2, but I don't have an arsenal that way. I think we can take some damage here to start getting on the arsenal plan. So I'll take 5 here. Go down to 35. Dude, Josh, you know it's always more Victor, brother. I love Victor, man. You know that. Tunic rolls up to 3. Use the tunic. Debilitate for 8. Actually, I'm just gonna leave these over here. You could use those if you want to. I always leave them on my deck box for when I'm playing. High second stream. What? Dude, I'm sorry that the whole family's been sick, man. That sucks, bitch. I feel like last time we talked to your family, you were sick too, man. I feel like you can't get away from it. Yes, I have pants on, Kyle. My God, I'm not sitting.
He's lying.
Like, it'd be one thing if I was sitting here, like, at my desk behind me, streaming Talshar without pants on, but, like, sitting here with other people without pants on.
None of us have pants on.
Joke's on y'all, none of us are wearing pants, apparently. For some reason, I keep coming back. It's because you like the good company, Josh. We're all good company. It's the same reason you hang out with Scowling. I do like watching Scowling play. Pants are just prisons. Free yourself from your shackles.
I'll take 5.
Taking 5. Clash of Agility. I have a 6. we tie, nothing happens. So you take 5, and you have Debilitate active. I'm gonna arsenal my last card and pass to you. So I really like. I added the 2 pummels in this matchup. Were you watching the other night when I was talking to Robert about that whole thing? I saw you made the comment about me heaving the Thunderquake.
Yeah, I may have already been asleep. You're a late night person sometimes.
Yeah, no, I get it. I completely understand.
Roll scabs.
Yep.
I do think 2 pummels is right. One's not enough. 3 is way too many.
Yeah. Like, that's honestly like how I felt about like 3 just feels like I get so many awkward hands.
I sent you the one I've been kind of playing a little bit, right?
No, dude, you're good. It's if it happens, it happens, man. It's first time. We get the first time excuse tonight.
That's true.
We get the first time excuse tonight. That's what I was telling Carly earlier. Four, eh? Let's see. I'm up 1 right now.
Have you seen how much Rainbow Foil Balance of Justice is?
It's like $120. I saw
Yeah,
people
it is.
raffling it for him, dude. I'm so happy I bought that card for $50.
I got mine for $40.
Dude, get out of here. I thought I was going to be the one telling the good beat stories about how I got it for the cheapest. Take 1. Let's see. I can join you at 34.
I got my Victor today for $35.
Which one? The RTN one?
Yeah.
Nice,
I
nice.
was like, no chance you want an Olympia, do you?
What about that one that attacked you?
Yeah. I had literally just messaged the guy.
Tunic, and I'll throw choke
Hard
slam.
guys guy.
Who was it? Sebastian? William, really? Yeah, William. Does he go by William?
I don't want to put his PayPal out there, but
No. I understand. I understand. I completely get it. Make sure to like the stream, guys. Help your favorite streamer hit 1,000 subs. Kyle, you're a little late, but I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Guys, if the glare's bad, also tell me, by the way, because right now I got a choke slam on the stack for 8.
Block it.
Alexander said he's on his way. Let's go, Amla. Yep. So you get 4 mites. Well, it could have went a lot worse for me. Oh, thanks. You get a Reckless Swing, a Blood Rush, and then Savage Feast and Send Packing. Alright, Tunic. Thunderquake for 10.
Let's
Worth a like, I'd say.
go.
Anything out of the top 5.
You'd love to see it.
Definitely top 5. Listen, I'll take it, man. Dude, if I am your top 5 streamer, bro, there's like a billion streamers in the world. Probably, maybe not like quite literally a billion, but I would dare say that there are probably like a million people in the world who like stream and make content. So man, listen, I'll take top 5. I'll take top 5 for sure. What do you say? The All About Victor guide that he made? I haven't got to watch that yet.
Yeah, he gave you a shout out at the end. It was like you were one of the streamers he watched to kind of like shape his Victor play.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding. Well, that was nice of him. First TCG Talk's giving me a shout on his channel, and then Siffin is, man. That's really nice of people.
People enjoy good content.
Block 9, take 1.
Yep. Are we with Clash
Clash,
of Agility? I have a 7. Value Town. Make a gold. Trigger Victor. Draw the card. And you take 1. So now we're faced with an interesting decision here. I was going to Arsenal the Command and Conquer because Tunic Pummel's coming up. Well, I don't know if the Pummel's coming up or not, but the Golden Sun's really good coming up with the Tunic as well. That's a tough decision. I'm going to Arsenal the Golden Sun, I think. I think that's better. What do you think? Sorry. So this is my hand, and I hit this off the gold so he knows about it. So I'm thinking about arsenaling this. I haven't seen a Pummel yet, but I do have Tunic coming up, so I can throw this for 10. And then I can always, like, I can block with 2 cards and keep these 2 cards and arsenal this next turn.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
Especially because that was your next card.
Yeah, I know. Especially considering that's on top. Sorry, you can go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna look at the stream and see like the back layer or anything.
Do what?
I was gonna look at your stream and see like how it looked.
Yeah, please do. See how it looks in your phone. For sure. Damn, is that 2?
I'm in for 10.
We get the other one just a second ago, too? Yeah, oh, that's right. Off the, we get off the hammer earlier?
Yeah.
Jeez. 10? Or no, it's 12, right? You get 4 mites?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't get the +2.
No.
That's where I'm having a stroke at. I'm up 1 right now. League is showing up for crappy Victor. Bro. Hey, Billy, what's up, dude? How are you, brother? You either love Guardian or hate Guardian. That's just how it goes. I mean, you're wasting your points, man. You're wasting your points, fam. Test of strength.
Too bad that New Year's
I have a
Eve.
4. We take that. Win a vigor. I take 1. You say too bad this isn't New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Bro, we're doing that again on New Year's Eve. That was so much fun the other day. So, Tunic rolls up, Vigor pops, so we have a resource floating, so... Target the gold. For anybody who feels like being a tool at home. I said that to Holden at the RTN. He was like, get out of here with that shit, dude. I'm not going to make you say that. Like... He's like actually like really
yeah.
chill.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the more
pretty
I've
chill.
got to know him, like he's really cool.
Any reactions?
No reactions. Okay. Take 4. You got another one. You got another one. Okay. Block it out. All Arsenal Bass.
Zelia player.
What?
5 draw.
Well, you definitely hate Guardian if you play Warrior and Azalea. I figured you'd be on the Leviathan hanging out in Mansan's channel all the time, man. Making tweaks for Battlehard in Philly Saturday. Oh, dude, let's go. Good luck at the Battlehard, man. I wish I was going to get to go to Philly, but I'm not. You said go again?
5 draw card.
Oh, you're good. So, considering we're up on equipment so much, I kind of like blocking here. And just throwing the hammer for 5. With the terrace under. I think doing this is correct. I think I can take 2 life to throw. And that forces you to give me 2 pieces of equipment here. And it's worth 2 life, right? I mean, I could also just throw 8. I think I have to block 3 regardless. Clash of Vigor. I have a Spinal. I take 2. Oh yeah, I get a Vigor. I'm gonna be able to read the chat so much less.
I'm trying to watch just to like keep up with it. You should keep it on your phone right here.
That's not a bad idea. Having it pulled up on my phone, honestly, is not a bad idea.
It's Mildred.
No. It's only with the hammer. You're an arsenal. Play Terra Sunder, and then hammer for 5.
I wonder how big of a difference the no glare sleeves really make.
So I was wondering that. So I had to move the light over there back a little bit because you couldn't see like Nick's equipment off the glare, and like some of it's still like you can't see my graveyard at all because of the glare. But I don't know how much it's really gonna do. So I don't know. Like,
Interesting. I don't even know.
yeah, I don't know. Like you move it back so far, and like it doesn't get the whole room, so like you don't get the light. I think that having the light over there would kind of help with that problem because I could space everything out a little bit. Or to let them come across that way.
Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that it makes our living room look like a Star City Games feature match, I really like it. But it takes up the whole living room. Like,
You don't want it. That's not like the home decor style.
I told everybody, I was like, I have no idea how I talked Carly into letting me do this.
She supports you.
She does.
That's why.
She truly does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 2. Get that one.
Man for 9.
9. Down 2. Take 3.
Any reactions?
No. You about to pummel my ass?
Yo.
Bro. Get got, gamer. We were just talking about this, like right before the stream started, too. So take 7. Bro. Fucking trolls are out here. I'll discard the Golden Sun. Bro, what just happened? Okay. Hammer for 4.
Never let them know your next move.
Dude. Yo, Trent, Drew, what's up, dude? Dude, Nick's always on some spice, fam. And yo, let's go Kyle with the 7 months of big support. Thank you, brother. I don't know if that popped up a minute ago, but I appreciate it, man. I don't have Levia cards. Yeah, listen, I only own a lot of the decks that I play because of Talishar, man. So, I get it. I get it. Also, like, I was fumbling with the mic earlier, and, like, I don't, you guys might have to speak up a little bit for the mic to hear you. Like,
Okay.
just a heads up. Like,
Take 1.
yep. And then I have an 8.
Yes.
So we mill your card. I have a red debilitate on top if you care. I keep doing that.
Remind me, I'll bring over that big stream size fab token for resources.
Are you talking about the one that you flip over?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
this big.
yeah.
8.
So we got 8 points to make up. And I gotta play around pummel the rest of the game.
Could just be one. You never know.
I mean, it could be. Bro, that would be like the spiciest of spice. The one of pummel just to like live rent free in somebody's head. And block 7. Trigger. I have an 8 on top. Trigger Victor, draw the card. And I go to 23. Debilitate for 8, 2 floating. My turn to play Pummel.
Or is it?
I mean, it could not be. You ran one Pummel and Dory? Dude, that's wild. For the completely soundproof room? What? Dude, y'all are wild.
Last Pro Quest I played against a Pummel Dash.
Dude. Wait, was that in Knoxville?
No, that was Richards.
Richards?
Yeah. The guy was also in Knoxville, though.
He was playing Dash at the Knoxville Pro
Yes.
Quest too. I know you're talking about, dude. He's always on some spice. He's super nice though.
Very
Like I really
nice.
like that guy a lot. I don't like being down 9 points. Dude, did a dono come through? Did I completely miss the dono? God, see, this is the problem with me not having my headphones on. I don't hear any of the noises as they come through. Dude, whoever donated, thank you so much. I'm so sorry I missed it, though. I feel terrible.
You should just play with one, like, AirPod or something.
An AirPod in?
Yeah.
Damn, that's genius. After this game,
Whichever one has the mic in it.
after this game, I'm gonna get my AirPods out and put one of them in and set it up so it'll come through.
No blocks.
No reactions. Take 8. 7, 8.
Hey, everybody's getting to see a progress happen, like live action.
What do you mean?
Like getting the AirPod.
I mean, hey.
Set up on your phone.
Yeah, I told everybody it's gonna be first. It's gonna be a learning stream for everybody involved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one.
Drew said just put your headphones on and completely
Ignore your friends.
Beast within.
Yep.
Take one.
Yep. You take one. I'm sorry, Trent. I'm sorry it was missed, man. I promise I'll go back and read it later. I'll message you in Discord when I do. Hey, Zachariah, what's up, dude? How are you, brother? I did not realize that was your raffle I was trying to get in on, by the way. Zachariah, the guy from Rogersville, the guy I bought the Orem just from. Yeah. He's doing the Iron Song versus raffle for like $35, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll take 5 spots, dude. Y'all gotta take that away from me. I was sitting in this Epic class today learning. I was supposed to be learning, and I was just betting on raffles all day, bro. I'd find stuff I wanted.
It's okay. It's like the clean kind of degenerate gambling.
It's the Christian gambling.
Clash of Vigor. I have a 6.
9.
Yep. We are not reclashing over a Vigor. You get a Vigor token. Oh, you have one?
No. I created mine.
Oh, you created my yeah, and I take 3. When's the Prism game? Dude, get out of here, Slip. Get out of here, man.
12.
I own most of the cards. I don't own the Figments is the problem. That's my problem. I don't own the Figments. 12? You have 1 floating or none or
No.
none? I'm just gonna take 3. I think I have to try and hang on here. You get the Vigor at the start of your turn. So you just get the resource at the... I'm just gonna pass to you, but you get the resource at the start of your turn. In case it's relevant in any way. This is also a time when I think that having sinks would be good in this deck because, like, this card.
Yes, jump to the dark side.
That one. So 7. I mean, I'm thinking about it. I'm not a fan, but I'm thinking about it. 3 in hand, 2 floating. Yeah, take 4. Who put clothes on that horse?
3 go again.
Oh God. I'll take one.
I am thinking about getting somebody to
8.
alter my picture. That's not rainbow foil, just to the horse.
Just the horse?
Yeah, just the horse.
Like the one that we keep seeing online?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
You don't want no Gucci Man?
No, the horse is funnier. I don't know why it's
Block
funny,
9.
but it's so funny.
I think we're just trying to hang on. Like, if you ever have a turn that doesn't have 3
That
chain
doesn't really
links.
happen.
Where he doesn't have 3 chain links?
Yeah. It's not very often.
Is that like the new build of the KO deck or something? Like it's like just running as many 3 chain links as possible? Well,
I'm testing out the naive sauce.
and what, KO?
Mm-hmm.
With the
Vlogs.
with the flock of the
Yeah.
Featherwalkers, bro? Naive's always on something, man.
Bingos are nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I wish Rabbit's Rabble was better, but I just don't think you run too many cards.
Rip your message? What message slip? What did I miss?
Trent's message with the dono, probably.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm sorry that I missed your message, Trent. I promise I'm gonna go back and read it later.
Roll Scapskins.
Yes, let's roll a freaking 1. Damn.
The opposite. You get 6.
Okay.
7.
Block 7. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of blues.
4.
So you get 4 mites. This gets a counter. These go over here. You have a reckless swing and no fear and 4 blues.
The more I play that no fear card,
The more you don't like it.
No, it's so good.
You like it a lot.
Yes.
There was a top 8 that was 3 Prism, 2 Levia, a Phi, a KO, and a Bravo. Jesus. Did the Bravo or Levia have a field day? Command and Conquer. 4/6.
I don't know if that's necessarily good for Bravo.
What?
Prison. Even the new prison.
With lags and stuff?
Yeah, I think
It's the
it
same
just-
thing as Victor, right?
I think it just overcame a lot of Bravo.
How?
You don't have like the draw card thing off of Victor. I don't
Blocking
think.
with Test of Strength and stuff?
Block it all.
So block 6. Use the tunic. So take 4.
Ten.
I'm still down 7. Jesus. You said 10?
Yeah.
Block 10. Trigger Test of Strength. I have a 9.
6.
Oh, we have these. Let's go. I have to buy some of those. Draw this Final Crush.
They show up really well.
Yeah, they look really clean. Like even on like the smaller screen over here. Like 8 or 9 Phi. Oh my god. Why are there so many Phis? Do people not know that like Phi's not good? Did they not get the memo? I mean, we could pitch both cards to try and draw a card and then do something else. Just gonna Arsenal pass.
Before you pass.
Yep. Like you got 18 cards and all them blood rushes over there.
Should have one coming up.
I mean, there's one over here.
There's two in my graveyard. One I pitched.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember.
One at bottom with the East strike.
3?
3 go again.
I'm at 12. I'm down 7. I mean, we just have to block, right? Clash of Vigor. 10.
6.
Create a Vigor. Yo, Bing, what's up, dude? How are you, brother? Yeah, dude, like 8 or 9 5s is crazy. Like,
7, 8, 1. Middle one.
start putting the one I like in the middle.
That's why I always roll. No one ever gets a choice.
I'll take 2. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what anybody says. Rolling is like
Yeah, because I mean, if someone good at reading, people can tell.
100%. So it's worth drawing a card here, right? Yeah, I think so. So let's use our Vigor token and we'll crack a gold to draw a card. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I knew what was on top. Of course it was worth drawing. Jesus. Sometimes I have to remember that I have deck manipulation. Would you do that to Arsenal list? Like, just with the extra resource, like we know, because we won the Vigor, like...
It's not like it's your last.
So I have 19, 21 cards here. So I have 22 cards total. And you have, so I have 22 cards total, you have 20 cards total. And you have 9 points of life on me. Yeah, Ben, I'm super excited, dude. We hit 1K earlier today, dude, and it was pretty awesome. Big shout out to Robert from the Second Cycle guys. They was like, Robert gave me a shout out on Twitter last night, I think, and it took me from like 990 to like over 1K today. So I'm super pumped about that. So go show Robert and Chris and their channel some love. They are their Second Cycle on YouTube. Go show them some love if you guys don't already watch them. Advice on how to fight advice on how to fight Azalea on Victor. You know, I haven't played a ton of Azalea, but like I've played like 4 games into Azalea on Victor, and like, I mean, I might have lost one time, like maybe, I don't know, like
They have adapted.
Have they? What's
So,
new
yeah.
now? What's new?
A lot of drill shots, a lot of zeros, just like dominating everything.
Okay. So, and this was like taking 3 here. So 1, 2, 3. And we have Clash of Agility. I have a 0.
Yeah,
You get an agility. Sounds like Alexander's here. I'm gonna arsenal my cards.
Absolutely no clue how upset I was that game was open.
Called me the other day when it was open. Surprised you didn't.
I decided not to
you-
have the full charade on the stream.
Well, I appreciate it.
Speaking of which, it looks great.
Does it?
I think the only thing that would maybe fix the glare
Yeah.
is maybe saturation settings, but you'd have to play for ages to figure out a balancing act
So
on that.
yeah, it's weird. I'm trying to figure out like what the best way to go about it is, but I genuinely don't know.
But
3.
it looks good, and
Go again.
it looks fine on mobile.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's what I was worried about. I didn't want it to like look
Yeah.
small on your phone or something like
I
that,
mean,
and not be able to read
looks,
it.
It looks just as big as any other stream. So like,
Okay, cool.
I mean, probably bigger than some.
Haha. That's what I've been hoping to hear for years.
I'm glad I got to be the one to tell you.
have an agility?
What do you have?
Yep.
KO, Victor, and
All right, let's see if you have any swing bigs left. Or command and conquerors. I don't think you have any command and conquerors left.
I think I played all 3. I played 2 swing bigs.
There's 2 swing bigs.
Evil
There's all
Wizard
3
Man.
swing bigs and 3rd command and conquer. You brought the evil wizard man to testing?
Yes.
God, what an
you wanna-
asshole! Go home. Get out of here.
It's the deck I'm playing.
You want a marble?
At least, unless we actually think Victor isn't going to be massive in representation, and then you bring either Ninja or Dash.
Victor's gonna be everywhere.
Exactly.
The PT, bro.
If Victor wasn't everywhere, you play Ninja or Dash.
Block 3.
Which in that case is probably Dash.
All right, that's what I was banking on.
It's so rough right now because everybody has bad matchups.
Yeah, no,
There's
I
not
know.
a deck that doesn't have bad matchups.
No, I know.
It feels terrible.
Which is hilarious because everybody's complaining about the meta, and I love the meta right now.
Something to do. I'm trying to.
In this?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. It's not going to matter in this matchup, is it? But it's still sweet, though. I love that that's like tech everybody can try in some
Yeah.
capacity. Tunic to 3. Thunderquake for 10.
I think they made a mistake with that hero because they didn't make it say action card. I think that hero would be so much more balanced if it just said action card.
Where?
Like it's on the draw a card off making gold. I think it should.
If
only
you
make,
only drew a card off of an action card.
in other words, if you turn it into a wager hero instead of a clash hero.
Instead of trounce, and
Yes.
I see.
Instead of the
And you could
instead of
still-
the block 4 draw a
and
card
it's still technically-
being a thing.
And you still get the value of clashing off of Golden Sun because technically
Yes.
you're creating one off
Exactly.
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Golden Soul, you have the heights, you have the ceiling of Golden Sun, but now you make it more of a wager deck, and you make it.
that's an
decks that-
interesting concept.
that Blockwell can not get absolutely ruined.
I'd be really curious to see what the deck looked like. Chad, I gotta know what y'all think about that here. I gotta know what we think about that here. So Alexander just proposed the idea that if Victor said you only created gold because of an action card, if an action card created gold, you drew a card. I want to know what everybody's thoughts on that because I think that's like a really interesting.
You
like
could even lean into it even more by not making it once per turn. And then you make it like an aggro deck because then like the 0 cost go again card that makes a gold now says makes a gold
performance bonus.
Yeah, now it says make a gold, draw a card, and if you play another effect that makes a gold, you draw another. Like you can do it more than once. a
Yeah,
turn.
because it wouldn't have to be once a turn if it was action cards. It
Yeah.
would be so much more balanced that way. That would be insane.
Take 5.
You took 5.
Draw all the cards.
Arsenal pass. You kept 3 cards.
3 cards. 10 bucks.
I'm also waiting for them to print the keyword that says this can only be blocked by non-attack action cards because
Yeah,
that's going to be
it's coming.
It
It's
is.
coming.
It definitely is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're especially going to drop it now that the least amount of heroes are in the game that don't just play a bunch of attacks.
Yeah.
Like, there's 2 heroes that don't have a ton of attacks in their deck, and that's Azalea and Kano.
Right. Exactly. 15. Blood Rush has got to put you down cards.
Warrior place. Sizable amount.
You have 11 and I have
Well,
15 in deck.
Yeah, so
Bob
the
Gogan.
thing is, but that keyword also says you can't block with reactions. So
This is the
Kasai
longest
would
I've
still
ever played a brute game where I've not cracked Balance of Justice in like the first 10 turns of the game. I'm on block 5.
You like Kano?
So it's really pick your battles, and I feel like Kano's bad matchups are going to be less of the field than most of the other decks' bad matchups.
You got 2 in
If
here?
I was picking another hero,
I got 3.
it would
Only
be
blocked
over.
with 1 card.
And if I was picking another
Might be
hero
too much
after that,
value
would
if we
be
swapped it.
Victor or Brawl.
So that's an
But
interesting, Harrison, because I think Alexander's argument is that it would be harder to create gold. So that's interesting. I just subbed? Oh, dude. Thank you, Bing. I appreciate the sub, man. You talking about on YouTube? I appreciate it, brother.
Yes. And I also think you can
Makes it harder to have a
potentially
strat for
build that to be
everyone.
better into the Guardians and the Warriors.
I completely agree, Slip.
Still
Like the
tough.
open meta makes it harder to have like a very like rounded deck plan into a lot of things.
That's why I feel so torn right now because every deck has like basically at least 2 other decks that it doesn't want to see.
Yeah.
Like Victor doesn't want to see Prism or Kano.
I mean, you're never
And
gonna
it,
draw
like,
2
kind of
cards
just straight
again,
up
so
loses
let's
to
do
all
this
these decks.
before blocks.
Yeah, Prism's off.
And then like Dash felt really good, and then you're like, Oh wait, you actually like really don't want to see Warrior. Like Dash does not like seeing Warrior. Kasai is so tough for Dash, and there's a lot of people who really like Kasai.
I'm gonna take 2.
And then
Go to 8.
there's another thing. Oh yeah, Victor. When
I'm
he
just
runs
maining
Mario
Victor
against
like I did
Dexter's and
Oldham.
Hummels,
Dude, I
makes
played the
you
living
basically
crap
100%
out of
the
Oldham,
time.
bro. I get that. Played the living
You
crap
don't want to play the
out of
deck
Oldham.
that doesn't beat Victor.
Command and Conquer for 6.
Okay.
Like, what do you have? You basically have 2 for free, right? Because
Three for
Bracers.
free, 'cause Trench.
Oh, that's right. Trench has 1 as well. Can you put enough pressure on him to make, like, is this winnable for you?
Yeah.
It's
Is
actually it's a very close.
This
Is
is-
it? Okay, cool.
If I go first,
I haven't played it much.
I think going second is like what it severely hampers your win percentage. You want me to be honest
If
with
you go
Yeah,
second?
yes.
Yeah, because even though he has 3AB, the deck really doesn't have enough blues to
Yes,
support it
yeah.
That's
for more
true.
than once per turn.
Yeah, I guess you're not Dash.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Dasher runs 20 blues, 20 yellows, and 20 red.
Yeah, like, Victor's definitely a clashing hero for sure.
Go again. Go again.
Having the ability to, like, control if ward triggers or not would actually be really insane, Slip. I feel like that would be broken.
Bottom top.
I think there can be a lot to be said for that idea, Trent, but I do think that you run into a small problem when you start trying to, like, come up with the idea of what random cards you want to include,
5 on the bottom.
because sometimes, like,
Take 2.
yeah, no reactions.
Um,
You're good. I think sometimes, like, if a matchup is just bad enough, you just have to kind of, like, abandon all hope and be like, oh well.
Before you enter your turn. Discard this.
Yep.
here.
4 going.
1 in hand.
And 1 flip.
2 cards in hand.
You're at 9. Also, probably should have used Civic Steps last
Yeah, that's
turn. Take 1. Yep. I'm at 7. Although the good news is that you should have all 6s at this point. The only good thing for me is that they're all blues, basically, except for that smash. We have to be careful, because I am at
By the way,
7.
the way Red in the Ledger works against me is I still cannot play multiple action cards. Because I'm performing actions instantly.
As though they were
Yes,
instant, yeah,
yes.
which is really
So
interesting.
Red in the Ledger is still a very big deal.
I
It's
learned
still-
that the hard way, playing online one night.
In fact, it's almost the same as Sleep Dark.
One.
Right now, I remain with 2 floating in case you want to do something. It gives me an arsenal to let it hit.
Yeah.
2. Alright, so
Which it's gonna have dominating, so
Yeah.
it means you get an arsenal. I also
8 dominate.
since I can only block with 1 card, I'm obviously just gonna Kano again.
Use
Okay.
Tunic.
Yeah, I'm going to Aether Flayer for 4, which you'll take 2. And then use RT for 3.
I don't know why Drew would be hating on brutes, dude. He was beating up on all the brutes. I don't know why he'd be hating.
It's pretty good because you can still activate Kano in your hand phase when you okay. I was like that.
Drew just told Trinity to pack his sideboard with some deodorant. Oh god, dude.
Maybe?
And 4 blues. Why do I have 39 messenger notifications? Oh,
5
because
1 in hand, no floating.
I bought foil polarizers today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I saw you lurking on that post.
Yeah, some dude.
Six, six.
On the
Yep.
stack here. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6. So you go to 3.
Gain resource. Yeah.
Blocked with 1 card.
Here's your blue. Block 3. Take 2.
9 go again.
Okay. Yep. Sonic Boom for 3. Wild card.
Take 1.
Has no text, by the way.
6, 7 once.
3 bumpers. Arsenal. Go. Ah, you missed that. No, I didn't actually, which is fine.
I have 9 cards.
I got 6.
You have 6. And you're about to go up to 8. And then you're going to go down to 4. But you're going to have 4 cards in your hand. And then
Pass turn. Yep. Draw 2.
I'm going to go up to 10.
Can I?
And I should just stay at 6 here, right? Like, that's just the best
Leave that
play.
on top. 2 arcane. None in hand, no floating. Nope.
Just block 6. So
Yep.
we take minimal there. We lose the civic steps.
Block 3.
Macho Grande goes to the bottom. Set up for a rainy
I
day.
think the trench makes the difference, honestly. Yep.
Tunic
Activate death.
4.
No, you're good. Here, draw. Yep. 2, 4, fire. 5. 1, 4.
Oh my god. The message was held for review and he told him that he stinks? That's lame. When people are like out here throwing slurs around, that's one thing, but my god. I think Reinhar's in a really good spot, honestly. Like,
Go in.
listen, even I went like 5-2 the other night playing Reinar, and I'm not a brew player, boys.
No blocks, any reactions?
No reactions. Am I taking 2?
Yeah.
None in hand, no floating. Nope. Just 1 arc.
Oh, let's roll the big dice.
And remember,
that
this
one.
card has no text on my turn.
Yep, and I went down to 4.
It only
That
triggers this on your
should
turn.
be your last one, if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Just 2 for 4 on my
Because
turn.
I'm just so used
That
to
is the one balancing act that Wildfire has. Is that you can't go off on your own turn.
Yeah, it's only on your opponent's turn, right? Yeah. Could you imagine how insane it would be if you could just, if it was just
It would be
regardless?
bad.
Would be dumb.
Because double Wildfire would be way easier to do.
3.
And then
One
people
name.
die from 40 way more often.
Yeah. Block 3.
Yep.
Tunic to 2. Cranial Crush for 8. I did really enjoy Raj's list, honestly. Like, it felt really clean the other night when I played it, man. I'd be curious to see what changes you made. You should throw that list in the Discord if you don't care. You ended up playing Meat Axe instead of Club. How did you like John's list that you played the other night, Drew? Or did you ever get to play his list?
That's fine. 10, right? Yeah.
Past you.
So once you have the numbers, you can destroy all that.
12.
12. Show me double razors. Razor reflex would be. So you're gonna have no hand here. Correct. Going down to 82.
Block 5.
Yep.
Tunic to 3.
Oh, here it is. Go again. Oh yeah. Just we're gonna. Just
4.
Loading here. I think it's worth it because I get the pondered, right? It's very close.
Yep. Oh, 9 because of bullseye. Yes. And I get the ponder. Correct. Yep.
Part of me feels like you have to, and also part of me is
I don't want to, but I
doesn't
think the
love
pressure...
the fact that you're not actually up that many points.
Yeah.
Draw to my turn.
Take one.
I have to show you the top card of my deck. It's a 6. You go to 2, and I'll pass to you.
3.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
man.
That's a weird.
That was the
game.
first time I've ever went to fatigue with that deck, ever. Like, that just doesn't happen.
You blocked a whole lot.
Yeah, that game was weird.
You did it right. Like, you were ahead for most of the game.
That game was
I
just...
lost 2 blood rushes, and if I had that 2 blood rushes, I would.
You lost one to the hammer early game,
Yep.
I discarded.
and then
one.
you discarded one of that
One
bear
Bear
fangs,
Fangs,
which
yeah.
was super unfortunate.
Which I knew it was on top of the deck. I just didn't think of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
11?
Oh, okay.
Because I just clashed with you before that
Gotcha.
and lost.
Okay. I just rotted out my brain with all the aggro I play. Dude, I get that. Playing 5 did that to me. I had to like really retransition my brain back into playing Guardian again when I started playing Victor.
Walk through.
Response to the on-hit. Can.
I'm assuming that this works the same way.
Yes.
What?
Or more so.
Yeah. Because he's
Kinda
technically playing actions the whole time,
I
so...
assume that based off the way the
They're going top 2 too.
overpower works with the Evos.
Yeah.
6 take 1.
You playing any RTNs this weekend?
No.
Salas is going to both of them in North Carolina. He's like,
Are you?
I'm gonna go on Sunday for sure. I don't
I'm going Sunday. I'm not
know
Saturday.
if I want to go Saturday, dude. It's just like it's 4 hours in the car to Chapel Hill. Like, dude, Salas is driving up Friday night, getting a hotel room, staying in Chapel Hill,
I'm with
playing, then driving to another hotel next to the next one he's playing at.
He's
I
on
am
the
with
grind.
Dude,
you. Absolutely. I respect it.
I mean, he's been putting in the work with this KO deck he's playing, dude. Like,
6 of 6. I go to 18.
He
Six
was-
is a dangerous area.
he's been grinding lately for sure.
Even though I feel like what's the difference between 18 and 20?
Depends on what I draw.
What are
Maybe
windows?
actually
What?
16.
Yeah, if you take all 6, it's 16.
Hey, listen, man, it happens to all of us. When you start playing aggro decks for a long time, you just kind of like become numb to like the concept that there are like mid-range strategies in the world. I'd much rather play aggro. I won't run from that. I'd much rather play aggro decks. There's just something about blocking with a trounce, though.
Solo.
Yep. Or I'm just waiting for the 15.
You wanna go first or second?
Just waiting for it.
What was it?
7? You haven't Death Dealered?
I have not death.
This like screams. Take 1 in the blood run.
I mean, bro, the name is pretty on the nose. Everybody thinks I'm like a big weed advocate when my name's Agroblaze. And I'm always like, nah, fam, I'm not aggressively smoking weed, I promise.
Yeah, I think I have.
It's the headband.
It's the headband? Is that it?
It's not the name.
You say you were going second?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I do.
Tunic.
I guess that pass priority before I draw, right?
Yeah, technically.
This is the.
You're good.
And you
It's an
can
interesting
use the 19
decision.
with 2 cards in an arsenal. If there's a if there's
Almost
a tone
never.
there,
Almost
on top,
never.
That's what does it, right?
Nah, not really. And then I'll take 2 on my turn.
Ponder, right?
I mean, do I just want to take cards out of your deck?
I took the 2
I don't think so. I don't think it's ever correct to swing the
Draw.
hammer on turn 0.
Oh,
Am
yeah,
I just
lose.
supposed to throw 10 here and just pass?
Not really. It's not bad.
So, like, I could throw 10
You
dominate
draw.
at you.
It really sucks if you see them.
I
You have a
could-
rabble though.
Heave a Thunderquake.
Yeah. I really don't want you to see rabble here.
I'm just going to pass.
Before you pass. Crazy.
I'm going to heave a thunderquake
Pump, pump.
and make 3 seismic surges.
So what
then
you're
pass to
saying
you.
is, this is 8 dominate, so I have to.
Have to go for it. You love to see
don't.
That is really
Love to see
terrifying.
it. It's
it.
usually when you die.
That's true.
No. I have to get supremely lucky here.
Windows are things you can vault in DVD.
Can
Dude, we almost played Dead by Daylight the other night, Drew. I actually really like DVD.
Pretty
The
good.
game's very toxic,
Start
though.
right there. Really, right?
There you go again.
So I can be ready for Mistville. Dude, I'm really excited for the new set. I think it's going to be really cool.
On your turn,
Like,
right?
I think Katsu's probably going to get a lot of love in the new
No,
set.
it's when I have no cards.
Oh,
3 go again?
Neither was other ones on your opponent's turn.
Block 3. It's a cruel
Gosh.
summer, and it's true.
Big loss.
Huh?
Take 2. I'm at 38.
I can try to rip roll.
I mean, I feel like wow,
Yeah.
right?
So basically, what I have to do here
So Tunic goes to 2. 3 surges
is I
pop.
have to. Storm Striders leave.
We'll
on
attack
the
for
side.
8 non floating.
Crucible leave on the stack.
Or wait, no, I don't have any floating. They call 6. I'm used to having tech plating, so I have 4 surges.
Kano.
Just kidding. I'm cheating.
Kano's good. He's still on the stack. Draw 2.
Go big mode? What does that even mean? Oh, dude, let's go. I saw this one pop up. Drew, thank you for the 4 months, man. Dude, 4 months of Prime. Let's go. Thank you, man. He said, let's freaking go. You love to see it. I don't think I'll ever be able to recreate that noise the way that I was so excited that night. Even a Thunderquake is insane. Like, insane.
Town.
Insane.
Sonic Boom for 4.
Block 7. Overpitch.
Take 2.
Yep. Well, that doesn't matter, right? Because like the cost of all your stuff is 2 or below. So if I'm gonna pitch, that's not the one to do, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So we'll just
Meaning,
take,
do you have AB3?
No, I
Yes,
have
AB2.
AB2.
I came in for 4 though.
I have AB2.
Oh, you use
I
bullseye
use
bracers?
Oh, you only have AB2. Yeah, don't.
So there's
we're
no
just
reason
gonna-
to
This was
pitch.
taking 4, right?
Yeah, okay.
Or what are you at?
He was at 19.
Yeah, so if you're at 15, I think that's fine. Yeah, Silas is going to be at the House of Cards on Sunday. I'll be at the House of Cards on Sunday, and both you guys are coming,
Yeah.
right? And so will Zach and Nick. We'll all be there on Sunday. I think Silas is the only one going to Chapel Hill at the Gathering place. I think's what it's called. I don't know, unless like a
Actually,
wild
it's
hair
funny
runs all
because I
over me
paid,
and I
yeah.
end up deciding
Yeah.
to go with him, but I highly doubt it.
I took it away.
Take 3.
Yep.
You go to
So I
37.
just have to Kano.
Arsenal pass.
You have 1 floating here.
I gotta get new sleeves before we go.
Yeah, I was 1 resource off. Because this would have killed you. I just need like.
I had a yellow, but I
Literally
didn't
one
want to
more
like
resource.
show you that the first thing I pitched.
Yeah, so it's 7. You block 2 and then 9.
Yeah.
So you take 5 and then 9. You're fine. But I literally. Need
I think the Storm Strider's play really was like kind of what put you low enough life to where you had to have it 1 turn before you really could have.
No, I just drew.
What happened to your Ragamuffins hat?
Oh, I just bent it up.
What in the
somebody-
hell did you do to that thing?
Somebody asked him that in
Is this like eb and fold all over
Yeah,
again? I listened to you've heard him do that.
I was
right?
sitting at my table and I just went like.
God, Alexander, I swear.
So, yeah, I drew
last hand was good.
2 reds and 3 yellows in that turn,
Yeah.
and so I just needed 1 more resource in your deck
Was
because
that
then I can
top
pick
card?
a Baltic Bolt.
6
Well,
dominate.
yeah, I noticed you had
Where's the
a
other
tome
one?
in that next hand after you blocked the 4 the last attack. I was like, not sure if you would.
Yeah, I drew double tome or I drew a tome off of tome rather.
Okay.
So if I
In
block
general,
with
though, I
debilitate
just saw bad cards
and block with the
most of
civic
time,
steps.
and then on the turn where I needed it, I drew.
Yes.
Drew all your-
I literally drew 6.
block 5,
You
trigger
drew
the
all your
civic steps.
wildfires, which is never really what you want to do.
I drew 2 of them. The third one was
Take one.
still not seen.
Or
That's-
wait, was it 7?
That's fine.
5?
I just need more.
Did you have a
resources.
mic?
It was
Because
just
when
for
you're at
6.
19,
It was
I
just
don't-
for
I don't
6?
even need wildfire.
Alright,
just
so I
need
go to
resources.
37.
I just need to be able to play the stuff that is in my deck, and I put.
Is that the Alexander
I
dude?
literally drew a hand that is the
He
equivalent.
used that
hands.
mid combo, and I asked him, what the fuck happened to this thing? Wait, what? Oh, he used Ragamuffin's hat mid combo? Yes, this is that Alexander dude.
Oh, was
Now.
it Drew who asked him?
Yeah.
That's
Drew
funny.
who's who
I
asked him that.
remember
That's
he
hilarious.
asked that in Thomasville.
Rolling a 6, and he's not even a brute player. Listen, Slip, if I learned anything from playing KO the other night, it's that I roll every time I get an
I didn't
opportunity.
used to have this, and I fit it in. I think that's.
I'm kidding, before everybody has an aneurysm.
And all the 0 cost arrows. You don't
I
have
really
like,
don't want to take 5 here, but...
resources to that. I don't know if it really matters. I just think we just got a race. That's pretty much the whole deal.
Yeah, which is why I think maybe there are times where you need to keep your arsenal.
Yeah.
So use the AB, but don't use
Take
the
3?
effect as much
Okay.
because you don't net much.
Yeah.
Like, and the other thing is, if you need the resource, it's
Tunic rolls up to
potentially
3.
better
Use the Tunic and that red to
to
throw Command
trench on
Conquer.
your turn and use the blue on my turn.
Yeah. That's true.
I
I think in those.
unless you're trying to supplement a yellow.
Unfortunately for me, I'm currently having an
In those
aneurysm.
instances, I think I might have had
I like rolling for my opponent.
So-
I want to be in control of my fate. I mean, hey,
Here's the
I
key.
kind of get that.
Sonic Boom, you never want to deal if you can't block all of it.
even one.
If you want it to be 1 rather than 2.
Yeah.
So blocking 3 out of 4 of it is really important, and blocking 2 out of 3 of it is important because if I have no, well, okay, I'll say it this way: if I have no floating, basically like a 2-card Sonic, U for 4. If you block 3 of it, there's actually a chance that the card I hit I can't play.
Yeah.
But if you let 2 or more of it through,
Everything.
almost the entire deck is playable.
So, for what it's
Rather
worth,
be harder
for
to
anybody
play,
who
but-
watches this at some point, like whether it's now or later, and you like might be new to the game, if your opponent intimidates you and like tries to pick a card and you're at like a comp level tournament, I would always tell your opponent to roll. Always. Like, unless it's like your friend, bro. Like, seriously. Aneurysm resolves, go again. You blocking 6.
Yeah.
Okay. I know Arsenal my last card pass.
I think it's 3.
Yep.
Aw, fancy raffle. You have 2
This
cards?
guy.
How many floating?
1.
One. So
Nine.
if I block 3 on this, you could rickroll me? I'll block 3.
I'm down 3 currently. Block 9.
Just don't hit that.
Use Tunic to throw that at me.
You
Yeah.
have ring razors?
No.
Okay.
I
Tunic rolls
I
up.
think even if I had a comp there, just a single
Hammer
one, I
for
think
4.
I'd play it just because.
The only time I get that it's good is when I do have one of those. So I mean, it's close technically. So you have 3 of you?
Where'd you get those big blue dice that you have?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay. Because like these work. Like
So
I think
you
you can
can-
see all of these, but like these,
They should. Yeah.
they don't work on the thing.
I
Like
think-
I'm gonna have to get some. I have to buy some big ones because I want to
That's
just.
where, yeah.
I
you can
wanna
get-
have it
you can
to
get
where,
white
like-
and black or black with white dots. Black with white dots might show up really.
Yeah.
well
Now
on
that I
camera.
like. I just want to have it to where like basically we can just bring decks and play
Yeah.
and to like have
If
everything
you
we
can get
want.
a bigger size, like one size bigger than that, would also might not be a bad idea.
It's true. I kind of like them because they're like roughly the same size as
Yeah.
these, like so it seems like kind of
Looking on
symmetrical.
that, like when you put it on the card, like you could definitely, yeah, like that size I think would be like a little bit better in my opinion.
Yeah, you can like almost immediately tell like
Yeah.
what's there. Yeah, I like that a lot actually. That would be really good.
6.
Get out of hand with all these aneurysms.
Lucky ticker.
Bro, I love how the whole chat's turned into aneurysm. If anyone is intimidating you at an event, call a judge.
That's what I heard. Zach Phillips endorses this statement.
Block it off.
Pass to you.
If they present Reinar, they're a cheater.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Been saying that for
Honestly,
years.
I'm going to call a judge anytime someone plays Blood Rush.
You should.
Sorry, they didn't let me cut their deck.
Let's steal this.
Yep. Sorry.
No, you're good, brother.
Yep.
Roll. Scats.
Roll away, fam. God almighty, I'm rolling for you next time. Jesus. 2 6s.
So the thing is, like, this is either snaps or razor. And if it's razors, you're going to rather Death Dealer me anyway.
I love
Almost
that Zelly is
assuredly.
now in a place where we're actively talking about razors.
Well, I mean, rain razors.
Oh.
That's why it's razors and not razor.
Depressing.
Mr.
Never mind.
Mr. Salt the Wounds.
No. God, get out of here.
I did try Razor Reflex for a while.
I think a 1 of
You didn't have a mic from last
at
turn?
all.
No.
I'll
That's what
block
I was
3.
doing.
And because I think even if you play this card,
That's for the next turn?
Yeah, that's for the
Oh,
next turn.
100%
Okay.
Over the reload,
Yeah.
So I'm down
And I
3
wanna
currently.
be able to block whatever.
I mean, there is a world where I don't reveal less to you.
Sure,
But-
but more card,
Yeah,
good.
I think so too.
More
if you're
card good.
Yeah, generally.
I'm going to quote Alexander.
More card good. That's why we play Kano. Every now and
yeah,
then you get to
just block
Victor and you
6.
hit.
I have
Hey.
a 4.
Kano and Victor are the same thing. It's just you get to clash to do it, and I have to hit a tome off the top.
Actually, oddly enough, I'm not gonna.
You get a
I'm not gonna
gold.
use
I take 2.
Oh my word, he's using the reload.
I think I'd rather keep the 4 block on top
so
of
that
my
means
deck
just
instead of
a 0?
destroying the shield there.
Reload is face down. Yeah,
6.
because I know because Lexi things. And, 0 cost arrow. See, that's the only time it matters.
Block 6.
And I think I would be off Arsenal. That tells you I have a red. But I would be off Arsenal.
Tunic ticks up. Hammer for 4.
Play each Arsenal.
I flipped this in the Gustway 4
So-
times off on a
Yep.
ring against Matt W, and he was checking my sleeves to see if they were marked. It's even funnier because you know Matt. That's hilarious. Oh, man.
Let's freaking go. You love to
Oh.
see it.
Sad card. We don't like Seek and Destroy.
It's bad for you, I bet.
We would much rather you inertia us than Seek and Destroy.
Oh, I'm sure,
Because
yeah.
then I can just lessen lava to the card you got rid of.
Right, exactly.
Anyway, I think I'm giving this 3 cards.
Anyway. Other than that, how was the play, Mrs. Lincoln?
Oh, I get sleepy.
Take 1.
This is just dealing 1 to me. Right?
Yeah, Clash of Vigor. Or,
I don't care.
yeah, damn.
6.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just gonna fight you. No, I don't get to Kano.
yeah, I think I have to. It's unfortunate, but I think I have to.
This is interesting because it matters.
so you take
but
1?
only sometimes.
Yeah.
And you get an
It
agility
makes,
token.
it's really in there for Bolden.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's-
Androma.
And hey, if you hit a Victor with it, it's not the worst.
It's not.
The idea is you hit it with him first, and then you like snaps play
Whoa.
an arrow, and he can't.
This is a hand if I've ever seen one. 4 go again.
4 go.
So you take
That's the
3.
strength.
I get to opt 3.
Trigger.
Even though
Have a
it's
6.
hard to draw, but
I'm going
still,
to bottom.
Nothing
1.
happens.
These are not
Yes.
I don't think that's worth.
Take your nasty cards back.
At least cheating never looks so good.
Sorry, my turn. I'm gonna
Yeah, the fact that we
This
knew
is
the 4
face
block
down
was on top
card,
was
right?
not great for us.
face down on this trainer.
Exclamation point stinky.
It
That's
also,
a command.
It
we
also
need.
matters because you can go like technically you
trench.
missed being able to cross wraps when you reloaded your drill
Yeah.
shot. So
Yeah, I'm
you
probably
remember
just
to
supposed to
always
like
do that, just
not
to
do
see if you like the
anything
card on top.
because we know the test of strength is on top. We're probably just supposed to pass there, honestly. Yeah, we need exclamation
I'll
point
do it.
stinky to be a command. Drew, what would you like that command to be? I feel like that's all about you, fam. So, what would you like that command to be?
The drill shot. You know what's funny?
You got 3 in hand.
I don't think I care about that card.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you have priority. If you
It's
want to do it.
me.
That's fine.
It's a me,
Okay,
Wario.
13.
I'm gonna create it.
Which really, I probably should keep that.
And
Just
I
do
might.
the
And
other,
it might.
Yeah.
because you're gonna get to choose
Ours
inertia,
pass.
but I think just face damage. There's
13 is a lot. Yeah. That is not hot.
CNC for 6.
Take 10, throw 5. Well, that's you go to 29, and I go to 15. There's definitely better options. I'm gonna bottom both. See what I feel.
We'll come up with something good, man. I wanna laugh every time we use the command. So
Take 3.
I'm counting on you. No pressure, Drew.
you really hate to see that.
I'm actually just supposed to do this since I have 2 to go.
One more.
Then
4.
then you take 13. I'm just gonna take 15 because it's 4. Put a -1 on one of those pieces of quid.
Okay.
Listen,
We'll save
we can
that.
we can make any kind of commands y'all want for the
Go
stream.
ahead.
Like, as long as we're not like racist.
I'll
That's where I draw the
6.
line.
I reckon.
Normal person shit.
I just want to keep this in my hand.
We needed to add an asterisk that said on stream.
Oh.
See, I listened to the stream and I know that probably none of them heard that.
No, they did.
I know.
They did. Take 10.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to make sure I'm hitting all the numbers correctly.
Oh, so you said
Yeah, you're good. I'm blocking for a long time. On top. I've seen two deja vus. Okay,
Yep.
this is 6. Please don't rickroll me. Is it the third ring raiders? No. Okay. But now you're gonna bolt it. Make me cry. Or Starsman. Which is not the worst thing in the world.
1 No Fear,
Yep,
2
go
Command and
that.
Conquers, 1 Blood Rush, 1 Cast Bones.
Yeah, lots. Drop. Yep.
2 Swing Big.
6 go again.
Alright, we're gonna see if this strategy works. I really only have like a couple lines.
Cards in it?
1.
hold on.
Two
Where
flip.
did this ash that's a cat come from?
So,
Sadly, this is still not this is not tournament legal.
it's crazy.
It's very sad.
It's
So,
the stupidest thing in the world.
in Hartford, here, let me see it. I'll show the stream what we're talking about. So, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but probably better this way. Yeah, that makes more sense.
It's on my
Thank you.
back.
It's her other cat.
Oh, nice.
So when I was in Hartford, I played against Adromai, and she ordered 500 of these.
Yeah.
And then they
As one
changed,
does.
and then she ordered them like 2 weeks before they changed the rules. And then they changed the rules, and it's an Ash and an Ashwing with both of her cats on it. Which, to be fair, I think is kind of cool. Like, I thought it was pretty cool.
I altered half of my Levia deck before that article.
Yeah.
The week before
Yeah.
that article.
Well, that was Nathaniel had your deck that weekend. Yeah, he was showing it to me. We were kind of like crying together.
The best one was Convulsions. It was literally the poster of My Little Pony.
Oh yeah. I'll take 1.
Oh, Pumper.
Oh my God, Robert, that's so dark. Was that cat cremated? Is that why it's an Ash token? Jesus. Oh my God.
I love that.
Fucking sadistic. Oh.
Go for it. You've already Azalea?
Well,
Oh yeah, no, that's not the move.
Yeah. I think you're trying to Arsenal.
I mean, you've only played 1. There's no reason to crack it here.
Because at this point, when I'm at 10, dominating is your most important thing to do.
I'll just leave the counters on it, I guess.
Because at this point, you're trying to kill me before I draw into what I need to. Also, it's worth
Use
mentioning
Tunic,
you've seen both 2
10
wild cards
dominate.
and 2 blazings. Go for it.
Here. So I draw first, right?
Yes, you draw
After
before
what?
you draw
Before you
fire
fire,
snipe.
yes.
But
'Cause
you're
you're-
fire sniping before you
Yeah.
Azalea.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because you are finishing the resolution of the card that you
Finishing.
started, yeah. The answer is yes. That's right, 10. Count them. 10.
You know what's really funny? That's the best card in the Kano matchup.
Yeah,
Funnily
because you
enough.
can't block it.
You know what was really funny? I was playing on Talishar, and I played against a Victor who presented 0 AB. Okay?
yeah,
and on, like,
I've
turn
been
7.
presenting 1.
Yeah, and on like turn 7, I like 30'd him or something, and he died, right?
Yeah.
He insta rematched. And then I was like, okay, whatever you want, bro.
You're like, yeah, sure.
He presented 3 AB. The game took 12 turns, and I 50'd him.
And he died. Yeah.
Because it doesn't
So,
matter.
this is the debate that we have been talking about. For RTNs, I am running AB2 into Oasis Respite because I will get an average Kano with a Respite and win
Yeah.
the game. A good Kano, you cannot beat with AB4 and 3 Respites and 3 Steadfast. It just can't be done. Like, if they're truly that good, you can't beat them.
I agree.
Because they're like, wait a second, you're not playing your Arsenal card, and the whole point of your deck is to play your Arsenal card.
Block. Block. Like, it's so dumb.
Oh, look, I only have
Block
8 cards. Good thing that's all I
Yep,
need to deal
take
148 damage.
Oh, I just did that from
Block
the wrong
3, take
side. I'm surprised we went a whole game without doing
6.
I'm at 8.
that. All right, so you're 21, I'm at 31, and I'll pass back to you after that.
It's like that ceiling does not match your face. And,
0
Play
AB
your-
all
play
Clash
your
cards.
cards.
Now we're
That's right.
talking. Oh, dude, Clash
Them
Gordon
decks
is
that
a
I don't
fantastic
finish in,
name for the Victor deck.
wanted
I had
to
not
start
even thought of that,
using
but I do
my
like
graveyard
that. I
down
won't
here.
lie.
just don't know how-
That's a great idea, fam.
Like decks you just don't.
Nathaniel said his favorite was Slithering Shadowpede.
Yeah, that one was pretty great. It was a cartoon picture of a caterpillar. Also, because if you look up cartoon centipede or like centipede,
I would be terrified
Or
to know
like
what
Alice
pops
in
up when
Wonderland.
you search
like
that.
cartoon centipede still brings up some freaky crap.
I
figured
believe
it'd
it.
Be like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah,
It's-
my mind
it's-
went immediately
it was-
darker than
I
that.
really-
I was like, I'd rather look at the slithering centipede art than a cartoon centipede because turns out those things look weird.
Should have just.
So I was like, where can I go with this caterpillar?
Turn off the sneaky snake guy.
I need-
and put on Slithering Shadow.
I need the most like
Five dominate?
I need the most like leapfrog looking thing in the world, like straight
take
off
two.
of a children's iPad.
Interactions.
No.
You got it.
You about to fucking pummel me again, bro? Get out of here with your trash.
Triple pumps.
I'll discard Terra Sunder and take 4 more. Cartoon Centipede brings up pics of the South Park human centipede. That also does not surprise me. I mean, I feel like I feel like at an RTN, Drew, like you're gonna hit a Kano once. Like I agree. Like
Well, Arsenal pass.
okay. Tunic ticks up.
Wait, if you have a 0 cost, if you have a pump, I'm getting the on hit either way.
Hammer for 3.
So this sacks 1 life. This sacks no life.
No blocks. Your actions.
Like no extra life.
Yeah, at least you would.
No reactions.
One of you just block.
I'm
Take 1, 2,
supposed to
3,
block this
and I have an 8.
Yeah.
Mill your card.
Because my argument was
And then
that
this goes to
I
the bottom.
lose life if you don't play a pump.
Yeah.
And, try to do
And I'll
this.
pass to you
But
after that.
honestly,
this.
on most azaleas,
But I'm accepting that I'm going to take the on hit either way.
most people might not throw this pump in like fear of you being able to like they're laying all their cards down and you being able just to kind of like
Which like
Get
I
to-
would do if I could at 7,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So
I'm rolling a lot of 6s tonight.
and you're supposed to always play the pump there because
I just need to
I
take
remember you
Zach's
get a
blue
ponder
dice, and
and
we
you
need to
run
go to an
this.
RTN.
it's the bottom card. The bottom card is your ponder. Yeah, that's your ponder. So you get to see those before your arsenal. Draw 2.
Playing Tome of the Aether Wind is a high I'm chasing.
You know,
I love drawing cards.
Bro. Drawing cards is like the single best thing you can do when you play Magic. So like I'm always
5 or 10.
chasing that.
How do you have cards?
I
Tomed into
Double
a Tome
tome.
of Fiendel off the top or something like that. I was like,
Did you block off 4 cards?
no, I lost 3 cards.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Kano getting 5 cards off one.
dude, stupid.
Like some things. I just start with 10 life
6
lower, and
Logan.
every now and then I do nothing.
You have 2 in
So
hand?
you're not
Two in
gonna
hand
draw
or slow.
correct.
Correct.
So I've already blocked here, so let's just go ahead and see an extra card and see what we got.
I mean, you probably have a kit.
It's a cruel summer, and it's true.
Yeah, you got it.
So I'm up 7 right now.
Blind Azalea. Come on,
That would be
you know you
genius.
want to
Sure
do
thing.
it.
I mean, that
I
thing
do
is
like
very
living
creepy. I
life.
agree.
Like on the edge.
So, are we at the point now where you have Death Dealer and Azalea at your thing, so like I just can't survive here?
I'll take 2.
I think. 'Cause if I take one,
I
I'm
remember you saying during the Riptide Saga, if you got your invite, you'd play Riptide. Okay. Listen,
So we're gonna Kano.
I'd play Riptide in RTN. I would. I stand by that word. I don't have a problem with that. I have to have somebody give me a Riptide deck, though.
If I hit a blue off the top part, you actually did.
Having the 2 E-pods is pretty good.
I had to. Like, if I don't have
You gotta play
buses,
KO
I
or
just-
Kasai to win that
Yeah,
Command
because
and
you could
Conquer.
rag him up.
You should try to win that Command and Conquer.
That's only draft though, right?
I thought it was for everything.
No, it's only draft. I
Only
thought.
draft.
Yeah, like you have to like win with draft. That's why Taylor and them, Taylor Crawford and his team, they didn't come to ours. They went to the draft one because you have to win in draft with that
Yeah.
hero, which is like
That was-
big dumb. What'd you say? 8?
8.
And I'm at 23 and you're at 18. So if I block 3 and take 5, I join you, and then I'd throw 9, and then I'd arsenal a block 9 card because Tunic's
I
coming
don't
up.
think it is. In my defense, I have
Take
won both games.
Yeah, but I also think that the die roll decides a lot of this. In all honesty,
I think I have to blind and get a better card.
Tunic ticks up. Spinal for 9, 1 floating.
Which how this works is I'm gonna have to Kano, rag him up.
You have to win the whole thing, and you have to hope you pick the
I'm trying to
correct
think.
one out of 6. No, I know that's
no,
the
I have
problem.
to Kano with before I rag him up, I have to Kano with the E-pots for the rag him up thing. So first I have to Kano with 1 floating to do
Yep.
everything properly and see what's on top.
You have the entire Riptide deck, Drew.
Okay, it's not I, so we're not dead. And then we're going to Kano rag him up.
Eh.
Correct. And now it's just a math thing. Whether you're dead or not.
I mean, you do it no matter what.
Block
Yes,
seven.
you're dead no matter.
Yep,
Like,
take
you're
2.
dead at the end of this turn, whether you have any cards or not.
Arsenal pass.
So it's for 5 with 1 floater.
Yeah. 6. 3 floating.
So you get 4.
4.
You get a Beast Within, a CNC, a Cast Bones, and a No Fear, and a Pack Hunt.
So that's for
8. I have 1 floating.
plus 2. So it carries over 4 and then also 6.
This is
10.
14. So once again, I'm 1 resource off from winning. That's 2 games in a row.
About 1 life.
2 games
Tunic
in a
rolls
row
up to
that not
3.
Having another yellow or blue wins me the game.
Like this version of this deck that I was thinking about playing actually runs 1 less blue than what I have the most reps on.
Did you hear that, Zach?
Command and Conquer. What?
Both games so far, I was 1 resource,
resource
off.
away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And in the first one, I drew a hand that was legitimately 6 resources. This one, I just needed to
Oh, that's terrible.
have 1 of my cards be a red.
Oh, really?
So last game, I actually hit like I drew 2 lessons, Blazing and Tome,
That's horrible.
and this.
What did
so
you show? Like, did you have to like try to like hat
I
a
literally,
tome on
I
top
literally
and
had
try
to
to
go
draw
for
cards?
it, and I
Yeah.
was 1 resource off still. So, and this game was much more normal, but
Yeah.
you were very high life going into that turn, so it made sense.
I think that's the only way you win, really. Like before I have to make you have it, I have to be a high enough life to where I'm just not gonna die.
Yeah.
Way too many stinky guardians running around to have a good time with Riptide. I mean, listen, if I have to play it, I will. I'm a man of my word. I wouldn't let you waste $35 like that. Oh.
If somebody can shore up the Bolton Kano matchup, I'll play Bolton.
Let's draw pass.
Look at now.
That's the thing. Like everything that feels decent into Victor, besides Kano, feels terrible into Kano. Besides Dash, but Dash loses to Victors that have the 9 go against.
I guess like you could technically get there with KO against Kano. Just
You
have to
totally
kinda
can.
get lucky as well.
One thing I have noticed is
Chokeslam.
No Fear isn't on its own
9
enough
dominate.
because you just let it resolve and throw a small arcane, so then it becomes like No Fear strips like 1 blue out of
Oh,
it.
how much damage
It
did you
doesn't
take last turn?
stop
I completely
wildfire.
forgot to change
the
the
fact
life.
that
So-
it's not like AB. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can still.
I need to take 4.
You blocked
I'm like,
6,
okay,
right?
let me
Yeah,
throw
you humbled me.
1 arcane. No
There you
Fear's
go.
gone.
Well, and it just.
I
takes
completely
all the
forgot to do that
cards
last
that
turn.
can't AB.
Dude,
Unless
Levi
it's
is
using
definitely
class by
stinky.
itself, like,
Everything that isn't what I play is stinky.
Yeah, which like most
Drew,
KOs aren't
Drew's a
saying
Bolton
maybe
main
you don't
until he
have
needs to
to
qualify for Nats.
Really? No AB?
A lot of them represent like 1 or 0. but most present 3. But
So,
in my experience, it doesn't.
Yeah,
help
take
them
3,
much.
and you have no cards
I
to
think you don't
discard.
really use it until the very end, and then it's too late.
Wow,
Yeah,
that was
so I
actually a
think they
really good
should
play run. That
run-
no fear was insane right there.
Scabs and gamblers, honestly, because I think making sure that they never have a bad turn is more important.
His no fear just let him not have to discard to my Terra Sunder. Was insane.
I did that with
Was crazy.
a Dominated Crippling Crush last night to a Bravo.
Bro.
Just like no fear, discard my whole hand.
That was nuts, actually.
Look at you and like, what cards am I going to discard? Sir?
I just want to say, when my opponent plays a pummel and I have a beast within my hand, I'm the happiest boy in the world.
Dude,
That's how I lost.
it's so
I'm
depressing.
well short.
It's so sad when somebody does that to you. Just like, okay, that's cool.
You go first again.
Boomer game? What?
Yuck. Ola.
Boomer gamer.
Oh, I'm definitely a boomer sometimes. Oh yeah, I forgot you had a gold. I lost like 12 clashes in a row to you.
It happens.
I mean, to KO, it does just happen sometimes.
Pick one.
I
Really?
already-
Yeah, you're good. Bro had no arrows.
Just gonna set that
Yeah.
over there.
It's bad.
Dude,
4.
Olympia and Bolton are awesome, man. Like, Olympia's never been the bad guy ever. KO should destroy their own arsenal with a CNC.
So I need
I mean, you can. If it's
I'm
another
at
card, you
18,
probably
you're at
don't want to
9.
go for it. At all.
Take
If it's 2 cards
1,
to
2,
stop
3, 4.
the 1 damage off Sonic Boom, then the only punish is the 2 coster. The other thing is I have other cards in hand.
okay.
So if it does, since it's dealing 1 damage, it
Apex
gets
is
advantage, and
technically
I'm just
dead,
gonna pay
right?
for it.
Not
Yeah.
like
This is for 4, right?
I think it really
Yeah, it's
matters,
for 4,
but
So we're just gonna take
It's a plus.
Thunderquake for 10.
Okay, now? Okay, one more. And then 5. Arsenal. Now we've had a decent start, so there's like this is probably gonna feel like a much better game than the past ones.
Okay.
Yep, you got it. Also, weirdly, haven't had any of those hands that are like 4 blues.
Yeah.
I think I've drawn like
Them
one
as people,
4
not the
hand
decks.
games.
Listen, I think we all know somebody who should have taken a shower before they came to an RTN, bro. We all know somebody. I mean, I don't know.
Black six.
Nobody at this table, thankfully. I would have said something to you all in private.
The
Take
Meeple
one.
had like deodorant stuff in their bathroom.
Yeah, no, like, they get it, fam.
Actually, I do remember out of the
Take
box,
4.
instead of having
And
room
clash.
spray in
I
their
have a
bathroom, had
6.
a spray deodorant, which I find hilarious.
I don't even have an agility token, so I don't think I'll be able to use it, but I have an agility
For
token.
7.
Let's go.
What'd you draw?
I have an agility.
That's the
Okay.
That was the reveal.
Oh, that's
I'll
sad.
pass to you after that.
It's 3.
For 10.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna basically take 3.
Then you'll see you destroy.
Yeah.
Blood rot.
I took 3 because I take 1. I'm gonna draw 2.
Yep.
And then Kano.
It's a cruel summer,
3 Arcana.
This is on your
and it's
turn, right?
true.
I have to get rid of everything.
Do they own deodorant, bro? Listen, man. Like, it is like, what did he say? Josh Lau? Oh my God, Nathaniel, Jesus, that's just hateful, bro. Would never actually call out somebody like that.
That's true. That's true.
6.
Yes, you would, Zach. You just wouldn't do it on stream.
Like I said, I'd said publicly at the end, didn't I? Block 5, take 1.
Oh wow, that's weird. You said draw a card? Yeah. You're just trying to be like defensive, I guess, at the moment.
Maybe.
They don't represent the community. I mean, listen, man, like, it, like, for everybody who knows somebody who doesn't wear deodorant sometimes, like,
Draw a card.
You have to understand, like it's just an unfortunate side effect of the community, like the Flesh and Blood community that we're a part of, man. Like it's just cards in general. It's not Flesh and Blood. Like it's just cards. Like some people just don't shower. I have to say, like the worst it's ever been is Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Yu-Gi-Oh players are the worst.
6.
3 go again.
Yep.
I didn't want to leave my comment
I think this
updated.
is
Felt
also
bad
why
about that one
they
too.
adopted more zero costs in the deck. Sorry, just for this reason. as
Use
well.
Tunic. The Golden
Definitely
Sun,
good.
target the shield. So 10 overpower. Good game, man.
Leave it on top. Azalea.
Good.
So, 2.5. No go.
Has the pummel
Keep on
hindered
going.
you at all?
Mm-mm.
Like in your list? No, it hasn't.
Skull.
I can't afford deodorant. These cold foils are expensive. Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm gonna start telling people that. I didn't realize I was only 4 fableds away from having them all. Like I didn't realize I was that
So I get
close.
full block value
Like-
out of this.
Did you get the Corson?
I got the Corsham from John.
You need the one from
None.
Everfest?
No. So do I need it? Is that what
Yeah.
yeah. So the 4 that I need are I need Arknight Shard, which is like $400. I need the Grandier, which is like $120 from Everfest. I need
The only
Live
Punisher
Soul,
I
which is
think
like
is
$120 from Dust Till
only
Dawn,
one
I
I
think. And then I
Don't
need
love.
the CNC, which is
So I don't care about red.
I don't
so
But
really-
you had it.
yeah,
had
yeah.
the CNC.
So this was before I decided I was going to
But I
start
wasn't in a
collecting them.
full block
But to be
list, so the
fair,
only
I
way
sold it to
would've
Blake for like
actually- no, I would've never
$500.
changed my life.
So I mean, like it was pretty
I
worth
did
it
the
at the
same thing,
time.
so I don't
Like
feel bad about that.
We'll come back. You might open it.
Well,
Take a damage.
I might open it and like honestly like I'm kind of so like what I've decided is anytime there's a raffle for the Fable CNC, I'm just gonna buy spots. I'm just gonna buy spots and hope I get there. Also, by the way, big shout out to the raffle guys for using Venmo like the rest of the world. Thank God.
I usually try and do Venmo as well. A lot of people only do PayPal, but
That one guy today did Cash App and Venmo, and I was like, bro, what are you living in? Like, we're not college kids.
yeah, I don't cash app, and I'm not a drug dealer.
That's what I'm saying.
Drug dealers and makers are the ones that use it.
That's who uses Cash App, fam.
I technically have it downloaded, but
You're in college. It's acceptable. Like you can get away with it because you're in college. Like I get it. Like
inevitably I'm gonna have somebody who's like, no, use Cash App, so I have to have it.
yeah, there's only
True.
2 kinds of people over the age of 24 that have Cash App, and Zach just named them both.
I'm just gonna keep looking at you. after
No,
that.
you go. I'm blocking.
Zelle? Dude, I only know about Zelle because somebody told me about it. I don't
It's
even
on your banking app.
It's
That's
on
the
your
only
Eastman.
reason I use it.
really.
Yeah, it comes
it's
with your
nice.
banking app.
It comes with
Yeah.
Eastman.
Yeah.
Real. All right. I learned something today.
Yep.
Have to stake out a second mortgage for Bling to Prism, dude. That's because
9.
people are crazy, bro. You
Take
look like
5, yeah.
do people go crazy over Prism, fam? Like,
Yeah, I drew 3 times.
speaking of which, anybody want to buy a Prism from Nats last
You get
year?
2 ponders technically.
You do.
I saw that they went up to like $160, and I was gonna sell it to somebody locally for like $125. Nathaniel does it all the time. He won't say anything for like an hour, and then he throws in like a 1-word response, like
I
out
like
of
that
nowhere.
That he joined our Discord call the other day when you said that the
The Salisbury steak thing.
the Salisbury steak, like
Dude.
a TV dinner.
That had the whole. I was expecting to look up and have like 100 subscribers after I made that comment. I was like, people are just gonna unfollow me because I said I'd eat Salisbury steak for the rest of my life.
You wake up 0 subscribers. You imagine Somehow everyone who's ever subscribed to you saw it.
That's what I'm saying. They'd all just be like, no,
So,
this guy's
can you stop
unhinged.
this?
He needs to be in check here. Listen, I wouldn't have a problem giving you
Holy
mod
crap,
status,
was that
Drew.
11?
So immediately
You
said
get
we
pumped
can't
it
give
for
him that
12,
much
right?
power.
No more
I'm gonna use the bathroom before we play real quick.
No, I mean like
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I would.
I encounter. Yes.
Don't get me canceled while I'm in the bathroom.
That's why I had the yellow.
So it's 12.
Yeah.
So I'm dead. I just hope I hit miraculous things off the top.
I mean, it's always a possibility, honestly. If you have 2 floating, you can do this. If you have all like gas in your hand. Yeah, I think this is a really good idea. And like,
Really
you,
good
and you
idea.
get to record testing games, which is also a big plus.
I don't know what.
Like, I really want to play this in an RTN. I just do not want to play all Guardians the whole day, which is what I feel like.
And Brute also doesn't feel good.
KO, you can get there. Reinhar's a little bit tougher, but I also think Reinhar you can get there.
Levy is probably off.
Oh yeah, it's not good against Levia, but
Yeah.
you can get there as well. Depends on the skill of the Levia player. Leviathan, sorry. Because
I know it's
south.
wrong. I know it's wrong.
Like, and I remind myself about the Leviathan thing.
I don't know how to navigate this. This is bad. Man, I had a good start, and you just drew really
Yeah. I drew gas for like 3 turns in a row.
Yeah. Also, the drawing the 9 blocking wasn't the best.
You got 2 steps from me.
Huh? Oh.
So I was excited.
Yeah, hey man.
I even reached out my hand. It was normal.
Listen, like if people come over regularly, she will come out. She just doesn't come out that often. Like, new people scare her.
You know anybody wants a cool play, man?
Women's wrongs. Dear God, what did I miss?
What on earth?
We love women here at AgriBlaze live stream.
Man, Zach,
I feel like somebody like behind you that you can't see had a gun to your back right there. Like Alexander's sitting over there going, "Say it." Go first, just say
Blake's.
it. Blake's the one person that can kill us.
Dude, what the heck am I supposed to do with this? I need 4 lesson in lavas in my deck.
I mean,
That
just play
would-
one remembrance.
Come on,
that would
just
be-
miss.
No, but I'd have to play it in
Boo.
between other
That's not good.
lessons. It's doable. I need more cards.
Hey
You have to
Max,
see
what's
the
up, dude? How are you,
person
brother?
and then
I
play your
just-
remembrance.
I just need more cards, which is really bad.
So is all this going to be like? Never mind. I asked my question. Not even going to complete that statement. It will be recorded for future purposes.
Yeah,
Like,
it's gonna be-
Yeah.
yeah.
I asked my question.
Yeah, it'll be there. You guys can go back and watch it later.
Hey, I don't need more than 1 Kano on the board at one time. They're teaming up against me.
Leaving the other Kano on the stack.
Tunic ticks up. Spinal, 1 floating for 9.
Well, that 3 doesn't matter, so we're just gonna
How do you get him to play cast bones on turn 0 is
do it for
so
something that
ridiculous.
eventually.
Yeah, it's a pretty good start, right? It's a pretty good start. Yo, let's go. Trent with the tier 1 on Twitch. Dude, I can only remember this because
Did I actually draw
it
all
pops
of them?
up and like it stays in the alert
That's
dock. I don't even
hilarious
like
if I
see
draw
them
all
pop
of
up
them.
and not have my headphones in.
So, like,
Dude, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And the dono
Oh, you're
earlier.
amazing.
I
Dude,
have
Trent, you're amazing, man.
drawn
I really
every
appreciate
single
it, brother.
one.
Thanks a lot, man.
oh.
You
I
guys'
was gonna
support
say,
is
all
amazing.
6 of them.
I was gonna say, what's really your out here is a
But we
tone
can't
and
forget
so-
women's
I can either
wrongs.
pick gaze or
I'm
something.
totally going to tell
Yeah,
Carly
I was
that
thinking
later.
gaze.
Wait, you took everything?
Yeah, 4 because if I block one, it doesn't matter.
Oh, you already saw?
Also, I should technically metacarpet this. Not
take 2.
Crucible this, so the Crucible
Clash-
stays for the
Clash
seal.
of
It's the
Agility.
same amount of
I have an
damage.
8.
That was 7.
Let's go. I get another agility.
thing if I pick Gaze?
You get 1 free Kano off of Pot and Threadbare.
Can I borrow one of your
But you
agility
need to
tokens
use
you have over there?
Threadbare.
I do not bring agility tokens with
I
me
see
in this
just
deck.
loading now.
Obviously, I do not come prepared enough.
I think if you had 1 more blue, you could make an out. I think
Yeah, but I would have to see.
a Gaze tome or
I would have to have tomes in my deck.
yeah.
But I literally.
I mean, to be
drew
fair,
all of them.
losing a Clash of Agility when you have like
You
6
play
or
2 in
7
one
knights
turn,
in play.
Yeah.
And oh
But I
my
have another Kano on the
god.
stack.
You do.
So technically, if I
Jesus.
shuffle a blazing to the top
You could get there.
on the second shuffle, I'm not gonna shuffle. It's
Jesus.
gonna be blazing for another 4.
This is bad, boys. What did you say? Oh god, the horse is doing yoga. What? The horse is sometimes too fast. Dude, what? What is happening?
11 go again.
Is that all?
So,
Cards?
and then I
2.
threadbare E-pot to play this blazing, and then it's whether I shuffle a blazing to the top.
Yeah, because you could.
Because I have one more game.
Yeah.
So this is for 8. And at this point, you should. Oh, if it's,
Yeah,
it's just a red,
so
so it doesn't
give
matter. You keep your
you-
arsenal technically.
Yeah.
A quicken, and I take one.
Let's see if I can get.
Dude, y'all are on something right now with this horse.
Oh, I was after in cut.
I'm not gonna give you the chance for me to put that on top because I would have.
So we could just take a reset here and basically just still be up 1 point of life, or I could crack the helmet
Cut, see
here
what happens.
and try to find a blue
Telling
or a
you.
3
I'm
block
telling you.
here. Because I'd like to keep my arsenal card. You know what? No,
I think
you're not
there's
going to
only
have an
one
arsenal.
there.
There's
There
no
might be
reason for me to do
2.
that. It would
Yeah,
literally
all 3
be
blazings
just.
were in the deck.
It would literally
was
be
just-
just to throw the
I drew
hammer
all
here
the
if we were going
tomes
to do
and none of
this.
the combo pieces the entire game.
So it
I'll
does
just
feel
give
like
this
there's
back
not
'cause I'm not
really
gonna be
a
able to do it.
huge difference.
All right.
After the point in the game you get to when you break bullseyes between maybe 1 or 3 and 2, but I think that's all the reason to run trench. instead.
No, I think your current setup is the right one. I, on the other hand, do not want to run these.
You made a might for this turn, right?
Yeah.
Tunic ticks up to 2
So
and I'll
I'm
pass
definitely
back
in
to
the camp
you.
of wanting to run 2 more blues.
It's either too
Your tunic
slow
should be going
or
to
just,
3
like,
this turn,
literally
right?
has to work out first
'Cause you went
and
first
then
this
you
time?
just win a game off of it, pretty much.
So
Because you had your turn where you played
Here's-
cast bones,
in
and
all
then that
honesty,
turn went to 2, and this is
the-
on 3.
the slot that this holds is that it will get you out in games where you draw tomes on your combo turn, like 1 tome or 2 tomes. What it doesn't, and
Horses
the,
love
The
escalators.
only thing other than that it helps really, besides like some saving on a resource or 2 here and there, because there's also a lot of times where it activates basically just like an E-pot.
Mhm.
Because instead of Stormstridersing, I can do this, which means I pitch the card that I'm playing.
Nathaniel, spewing blasphemy like that, I'll get you banned.
But only in certain cases. For the most part,
6
the
go.
only time this card helps, other than that, is whenever
Let's go
you're
ahead and
playing
do this
against your
here.
deck in the respite, and you have to play. What you do is you. The reason every Kano is running 2 of this card is so that they can ragamuffins a wildfire at you,
Seems good.
and then
Clash of
when
Vigor.
you play respite,
Yeah.
I
have
have
a
Deja
7.
Vu on board, so I
Move
can
a
just
9.
combo you the turn after. So in other words, it's an extra raga. But
You
it's
win a
like slightly
bigger.
worse. Or right, I can
Yeah.
just Deja Vu the wildfire at you, one or the other. Which Deja Vuing the wildfire at you is better if you run Tunic. Because you just throw wildfire for 4.
Yeah.
And you don't pump in anything, you just play wildfire for 4. And
Been blocking a lot so
almost
far.
always you have them in the case where if they take
Ban
it,
me,
it's
just
still
like you did
So-
from your house.
I feel like every time that
Get
that
outta
card
here,
I've
you
seen,
friggin'
like, have
troll.
its true powers in a matchup where you get like all your E-pots on the board and then like find your hand and then just pitch it all the Kanos are on stack and you just
Oh, when
Roll
when
scaps.
you have like all your E-pots and potion of deja vu, you just like
how'd you start your sentence? I'm sorry.
I said I feel like that's when it's best.
Oh.
when these two are like working
Yeah.
together.
Because then like what you're doing is you're like you play a tome, draw tomes, and now Deja Vu makes that way better. So like basically
Did you say
Deja
10?
Vu
Yeah.
helps your
2 action
singing a
points
lot
left.
too.
Mm-hmm.
No floating. 1 in hand.
Let me play one where I go first, see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
And
I
after
think
that
it's
one
like
as well.
quite a bit better for you. Unless I just draw all blue.
Take 2.
Yeah, which is interesting because against most decks I would much rather go second.
Yeah.
But your deck actually
Yep.
loves. Which maybe I should just start ripping it and just trying like all the games I've drawn 3 blues, 1 red, and I wonder if I should just be like double canoing and seeing what happens every time just to try and trade down. The thing is, you can definitely draw like 12 damage on turn 0.
Yes.
So you make 4
And I get
mites.
heavily damaged.
But I've also seen go again on every.
This is
first
really
turn,
bad.
too.
You've
But
seen
also-
2 blood rushes and
That's
2
true.
cast
You have seen
bombs?
go again on
Jesus.
But also, I think like in most situations,
You have a
I
pretty-
don't see it,
You have a
I
pretty
like
deep.
something
I
that's
mean,
pretty
I really need
mediocre.
you to draw
I'm
the
gonna
reckless
use
swing
it
and the
for
no
my
fear
snaps.
here,
You take
basically.
your whole hand, so I
And even
like
if you draw the reckless swing,
Yeah.
you're just gonna pitch it for the claw.
especially if I don't have a blue.
I can see that.
Or if you decide to
Um,
go off
yeah.
whenever I don't have it. That's
On my
just
turn,
punch
Tunic
you.
ticks up, and
King
I'll
up.
just pass back to you because I don't have any
King up.
cards. Jesus. Yeah, Nick's taking no prisoners this game.
3 arcane. 6 arcane. I hope you didn't have a blue, and then that would make that a lot better for me. But Arsenal go.
Just change these things.
11 Dominator Gogan.
Love that sentence.
Do you?
That's a Starvo sentence. 11 dominate, go again. Always with the bolts.
Take 6. 1,
Yeah,
2,
we
3,
shoot.
4, 5, 6. Man, we are hurting bad. We bring up deep-rooted issues in our political system and what we should do about them. Is this that part of the stream? Is this that part of the stream?
For democracy. Wait, why does this
Dude.
keep happening in your chat?
Hell Divers has become a big thing, like that game,
Oh.
and everybody keeps being like, "For democracy."
Walking 9.
3
Yeah.
Gogan. 2 Flip.
Ready for this? This is wild. Top 2.
Seems good.
Bottom.
Play a card.
That's all.
Go ahead. So does that not?
We're just
Okay.
hanging
No, you
on
only
for
get-
dear
you
life over
only
here.
get
Feels
three
like it's
arcane.
all I
Already
can
played a
do.
wizard, not attack this turn.
I don't know Kano cards as well as I thought I did. I
Because
just know
you've
them when they're
probably
working
never seen this
properly.
card. You've probably never seen this card not been. That's also true. Put
Use
back
Tunic. 10 overpower. Target the shield.
Yeah. You did have.
I did.
I overblocked. Did you have the 0 cost arrow too? Because that'd be crazy. If you had the 0 cost arrow.
No. There's not.
That would have been sick.
What does Victor need in the matchup? Down but not out. Dude, get out of here.
That card's really good if you run all Iron Rot.
So I immediately ejected
but
from
not
the
out.
conversation. Listen, Trent's here for democracy, man.
Or just like 2 Iron Rot. You run 2 Iron Rot, use it on turn 0. Then the moment they play Cast Bones, you're like, aha! 3 for 14.
So, Robert, it's funny that you talk about that. I think I'm
Okay,
gonna
yep, you're
do
good.
like a video of what my Victor deck would look like going into LA, because I'm gonna make some big changes. I can tell you for sure it's gonna probably be adding 2 pulverizes to say the least. But there's at least gonna be 3 slots. You are correct, Robert. I'm probably looking at adding 2 pulverizes for sure.
No matter what. So this is N0, so this is just always snaps bullseyes.
I think
And
so.
did you just discard all those
It's
to the
just
no fear?
Yeah, I vanish.
7.
That's what I'm saying. Like you did the no fear.
Yeah.
So
What a
Jesus,
time to
6,
draw
7,
from.
8, or is it the first time you blocked with him and you're blocking 10?
It's my second time blocking with him.
I don't know why, but
So this
I feel
blocks
like
6,
almost every
right?
turn, I have like slightly less
2
block
and
than I
then
need,
4,
and it's
6,
simply
7,
just
8.
Take
So
two.
take 2.
Yep.
and it's like
All right. Well, I was like, dude,
Yeah,
if
if
we
you
didn't
think
push through
about it,
any
though,
damage on
if
that,
I
that's just
have-
depressing.
6 more 1-cost arrows. This is a totally different game, which is the new update to the deck.
yeah, I can see that.
Or 9.
No, you're good, brother.
I mean, I could try to just kind of raise you to see what happens.
I'm down 5 currently. Yeah, block 6. Trigger Clash of Vigor. I have a staunch response on top.
Yes.
Crying myself to sleep at night. Take 3.
Get a ponder. Throw 7.
Tunic. Command and Conquer, 1 floating.
4. Go in.
That's so bad. 7. Yep.
If Down But Not Out said 7
Draw.
dominate,
Yes.
card would be broken. I think that card would actually be CC playable if it said 7 dominate. For what it's worth, I think it would actually
I
be.
lost that game on that turn.
playable
Basically, no matter
like
what,
that.
so I'm just going to see if I can recall you.
Yeah, because your draw of the no block.
If I can't block 12 there, I think I just lose, so I'm just going to see if I can recall you.
It's for 4.
Yeah, no
Block
block.
6. Any reaction?
No reactions. Arsenal pass.
Wait, no, I can't. I need to get Taylor's gold foil death dealer off of me.
Is that you want that?
I do kind of want it.
Aether Flare for 3.
Maybe 2.
Well,
6.
block 3.
Go good.
No reaction.
Take 5.
Yeah.
Taking 5 is like a really my hand. Like this is like a super awkward hand.
Top.
There's like not many worlds I would be okay going down 13 points right here.
Goes back to hand.
What about
Yeah.
Withstand?
Arsenal go.
Is that a card? Am I about to get got by these nuts to go joke again? Just the road we're going down?
Withstand is actually a crazy good card.
What is it?
The offhand gets +4, right?
No, Withstand is the 0 for 2 block that says if they've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, prevent the next 3 damage
That's hold
you
the
would
line.
take.
Oh, that's
Oh,
hold the
that's
line.
hold the line?
Yeah, that card's crazy.
That card is very good.
That card is dumb good.
Very anti-brute.
Yes.
I just wish it was a non-attack action, so Kano could play it.
Solo.
Yeah. I think
Also, do you know how good that card would be against, like,
debilitate for 8?
no, sorry, never mind.
No, you're good. I mean, you go ahead if you got a thought.
No, I had a stroke.
I was like, let's run with something crazy here. I'm all about it.
No,
We're live.
It was not existent.
I mean, that's fair.
There was no line.
Joking.
You hate hold the line, dude. Hold the line is really good against like brute, and it's really good against. It is very good against ninjas. Will yeah, 100%. It's great against card anything that plays Art of War. You can get out of here with this bow for Robert. You got bow for nothing. No D's joke. No D's nuts jokes tonight.
No,
No
he's
blocks.
joking.
Any reaction?
No reactions, man. Yep.
I'm not in sync.
Okay. No sync on the second one either.
Solo.
I guess if you were going to, you would have on the first one.
Yeah.
How many pumps do you have?
Only 1.
Okay, so I'm not dead. I could be dead.
Bottom.
Wait, if you got blood rot arrow and you can pay for that and the pump, I'm just dead.
Yeah, I think so too.
I drew 3 reds,
Yeah,
as always.
I could get
Yep.
like a bolt and shot too, as well as it also thought. Because I could bolt and shot and then remorseless.
No, you definitely go for 9 dominate.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time.
Instead of 7 dominate with Gogan, Death Dealer into a remorseless or a red.
Because the 9 dominate kills me, the other one doesn't.
We need this rounds on me and Kasai. I mean, you can play this rounds on me
That
and
takes
Kasai.
4, and then
You
I
can
get
play that
the
if you
rest
want
of
to,
my
man.
cards.
Have at it, bro.
That's fine. So,
I mean, I'm going to see, play the line out just so I can see what my top cards are.
So this is 8.
pretty good.
No, it's not.
No?
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. 6 of them are red.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Those cards were good.
Oh, look. No blues. There's blues. So, if things.
So you would have, but that would have been good. You would have toned
Pick two?
into
No, this is what Tom.
Sonic Boom.
This is what Tom.
Two neutrals to
I
three.
need
Use a
cards to
two.
be in a drastically different order.
Debilitate. For eight.
Basically, I need to draw the 2 blues and have blazing on top, and then I already dead because I have double wildfire blazing. But that's with cards being in crazy different places.
What is Smack of Reality?
Oh, that is
the anti-Viserai card in Living Legend format. It destroys all
There's one
token.
attack of reality.
Yeah, Smack of Reality is the 5 for 9 that if it has 13 or more power.
Oh, this is a tower card. It's a tower card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If it has 13 or more power, you destroy all token aura or all 0 cost auras your opponent controls. One or the other. So basically, Starvos and Living Legend were running Goliath Gauntlet, so they could Starvo, Smack of Reality, Viserais to destroy all their rune chains.
Right. So we could run that in Pummel and like try to like take away like all the might tokens or something. I feel like that would have to line up really well.
Take 2.
Yep. I feel like that would have to line
Also,
up really well
normally
for
you're
you to
just
make that
targeting
play.
1 might token.
That's what I'm saying. Like it'd have to line up on a turn when they had
And you gotta
specifically.
draw the pummel.
They have to have the. You'd have to have the Pummel line up with their cast bones for it to be like insane.
5
Yeah,
go
don't
again.
forget to subscribe if you're enjoying the stream.
That's right. Plug away. The Bank of America app is literally called Bofa, and I'm like, screw this guy. Oh, what do you say, 7?
Okay,
Or did you do 5? Or
5 go again.
be done with this. I mean, I figured out what I need to
Yeah.
do. I just
It's not
such a draw dependent matchup.
It is 100%.
block trigger? Jesus. I have done that. That's the second time I've done that tonight. I will take 1.
Ranger's like one of the few classes that gets to play AV for free.
Yep. That and dash. So, the reason I'm playing Kano, I think there will be less Prism Dash Azalea than there will be the bad matchups for almost every other deck. I also would much rather play as a wizard than as Levia. Because yes, Levia is a much more consistent deck than it used to, but I honestly think it screws you more than the Kano deck does. And in an 8-round tournament, I also don't want to have to fry my brain every round to play Levia.
I mean,
And I won't fry my brain to play Kano because half the matchups play themselves.
yeah, I mean, you have to play Levia. Like
You
a
have
high
to
level.
fry your brain basically every game.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, it's an insanely good deck. Well, we got all hits, all gas, no breaks. Yep. I have had some of the weirdest hands this game ever. Also, revealing Test of Strength, like,
You did that twice, right?
the
By the
second
way,
time
I
I've done that
definitely think
tonight.
you
It's
should be playing
ridiculous.
Sync
I'm on 2.
Because, like,
Like, a lot of people are on it.
yeah, all of Team On Hit is on that card, and I'm very much after because it's just like the Terror Thunder argument, where yes, it hurts your deck strategy, but it helps all the matchups that need help.
4.
You
Two
know,
floating.
like the Mirror and the Brute matchup.
I wouldn't bring it in the mirror.
You wouldn't,
No, I didn't bring in Sink Below in the Bravo mirror, ever.
but
It was too
the
clunky.
thing is, now everyone's running Pummel, so you need an out.
I mean, that's
I
fair.
also think that it's much better than the Clash cards.
It is. It's 100% better than the Clash cards.
So you just, I think
We cut Trounce. In the mirror,
Yeah.
I always cut Trounce, and I leave in Test of Strength because it blocks 4,
Yeah.
which I think is
So
like,
now you sync below's your Trounce card.
yeah. I mean,
No blocks.
it's probably correct just to play it. Yeah, take 4.
Yep.
I mean, I have
And
a Test of
also-
Strength on top. I have my Test of Strength on top, so if you have anything, yeah. I just can't do anything about it.
It also does the same
My
thing.
hand
that-
literally did nothing else.
I think playing sync below, you're playing it almost for the exact same reason you're playing E-Strike, because the worst thing that the deck draws is all red hands. Because it like literally can't do anything with them.
Yeah.
Or even like 1 blue hands are terrible too.
Yeah.
And so sync below will get you out of that more often, just like E-Strike does. So it's like now you have 6 cards in your deck that save a bad hand. Instead of just 3.
Like, there's so many people playing it that like I'm just not gonna sit here and be like, no, like
Yeah.
you shouldn't be playing it. Like, I just
14 go.
You know what's really funny? 2 weeks before the out of the box RTN, I had a literally 3-hour conversation with Taylor on why he should be running Terra Sunder, Pummel, and more Gogan cards in the deck. And he basically for 3 hours
You
he
have
was
to
like
play Terra Sunder.
he was like whiffs bad for like 3 hours, and I was like, okay.
I mean, the whiffs are bad. Like, and I hear what he's
never
saying.
argued that, and he was like, your brute matchup gets so much worse because you lose so many more clashes, and I was like, okay, but your brute matchup isn't what you're worried about. You're worried about the mirror and your dash matchup.
You have to have E-strikes to try and beat dash.
Yep, and I think you also need Terra Sunder.
You have to have Terra Sunder.
Terra Sunder's so important.
Turning the Golden Sun into We Have Crippling Crush at home is insane.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, this deck can realistically set up pulverized Terra Sunder with gold.
yeah,
You can actually
you
go stack
100% can, yeah.
it. Like so.
This is Gambler's Bow.
Yep, that's good. Otter Gale.
So, block 11,
You got it.
trigger test of strength. I have a 0. Yes.
I don't have tokens for the mic.
We
Oh, you're
love
saying
to see it. Oh, you still have my gold token, so you have another gold token now.
Damn.
I just put a dice on top of it.
Damn.
Man. A 0 and 2
6.
non-hits. That sucks. Is he going to PTLA? Not just trying to put AB4 in my sideboard? That's hilarious. Yeah, no. Alexander's going to PTLA. Him and Alexander, Alexander and Nathaniel are the 2 locals going to PTLA for sure.
That's what I thought.
Billy, were you saying worth to the idea of playing Sync Below in the Victor deck?
I drew a gold.
Okay. So that breaks all this. And I blocked 11 and took 3.
Never did.
Play Savage Feast. Discarding a 6.
Yep.
Is it Gogan?
Ooh,
Draw a
Banish
card.
face up. That's actually terrible. Mostly because it's
Don't
still
get
Kindle
taken.
and I wanted
Yeah.
to play it more. Block 6. Eight.
Break.
Draw 2.
Create Gogan.
5.
Yep. Worth the brain fry to play Levia? I was like, dude, I mean, listen, man, if you're top 8 in Battle Hardens on Levia, then I think everybody would agree with you,
The
man.
deck is good. Levia is
Billy
good.
was the Battle Harden top 8
Yeah.
from Hartford
Yeah.
on Levia.
But
I'm
Levia
about
is
to open a local
awesome.
joint near Agra that serves Stouffer Salisbury
Yep.
steaks to go. Bro, I'd be there every week, fam. Every week, fam. Yo, King, what's up, dude? How are you, brother? My turn is just take out Tunic and pass to you.
19.
6. I just animate once. Gogan.
That you decide.
You can roll. Interesting.
Then you can decide before I draw, since it's
Uh,
part of the cost.
Take one.
There's a period, so yes.
What gets me back into this game? Tell everyone Levi is
floating.
bad so nobody preps for it.
Levia is awesome.
I do agree. I think that
don't like
Levi
playing
takes
it
up.
into Guardian because I'm not good enough.
Levi takes a lot of time to learn, so like you're probably pretty safe. I do agree.
Mostly the Guardian matchup. The Guardian matchup,
3.
like though simple, fries your brain so bad, and I don't want to take that into 8 rounds because I know that if I hit 2 Guardians early, even though I'll probably win, I may be too fried to play the rest of the tournament.
I mean, that's fair. And that's when you start making like small mental mistakes that you don't realize are even mistakes at the
Exactly.
time, and that's what loses you those high level games in
And
moments
yeah,
like
most
that.
of the time you can't make those
You
moves.
have to in a 14 round tournament, you
Yep.
have to play clean the whole time.
Yeah. Especially at the PT.
Man, I really want to take this because like there's a good chance you just drew a red in your arsenal. And then it's like 13, and I get
Papa
the
Gogan.
last year.
Pay attention to chess piece too.
That's true, but even if it is like swing big, I'm gonna take this.
Take one And trigger test of strength. Hey, a
So that means it's
6.
Blood Rush.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it.
No.
Or send pack.
6.
Are there
Okay,
3
actually.
costs? Okay. Kano.
Block 6. Shoo!
4.
Yeah, I agree. Losing claws would be really bad for. Losing
It's
claws
in
would be
our arsenal already. I kinda
extremely
feel the
bad
need
for
just to play
Levia.
the
Would
game out and
be
then use
terrible,
it
actually.
Very
at
possible.
the moment, but
Testing's going well. I'm up 2 games right now, but Nick is
I'll tell you after the game whether what
going to
I-
100% win this game.
Here, I'm just gonna use it here.
Take up
So I would
Tunic.
need to banish 2. Are they face up?
3.
I believe so. Yeah, it just is banished, so they are face up. So one of those is not a 6. So yeah.
Best you.
Six. Manage your arsenal.
The pummel.
Yep, it's fine. And then I'm just 6 more. That is for that. 25 plays 13.
Yeah, 1 in hand. Block 6. Put the pummel back.
You have one
Tunic
card
to
left?
2.
It's an unknown. Not one I show.
If it's a red, I think you're
Command and
red.
Conquer for 6. Yeah, if Levia loses claws, I think she's in a really bad spot. Like, really bad spot.
I don't know if you can play that like that though.
They should just ban the right claw.
If it totally blows you out.
Since you showed me 2 of your cards, I think I totally
Block
can.
6.
Yep, Arsenal pass.
Because I honestly think there's almost no world where you don't keep send packing when you play this card. So I'm almost sure you have a yellow. And then it's just whether or
This one?
not I have enough resources to do what I want. Which I think I do. And it also may not matter even if you do have a blue, because this is AB2.
Yeah.
So you just knock 2 off the
Block
qualifier no
6.
matter what.
Yeah.
So it's 4, and then it's 7,
Tunic to 3.
and then it's 5,
Command and Conquer for 6. 1 floating.
and then it's blazing. Yeah. So I just need to work out if I have enough resources to do it. So I have 2 floating,
Oh, man.
and then I have 6 more, and everything's face up. So 6 resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
I love that, like, playing against Kano basically turns into, like, him just, like, trying to be Rain Man against you the whole time.
Kano, Deja Vu.
So that's why in the future, when I'm playing against Kano, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you're gonna do that and have this many left over, just say wrong things. And then like they'll draw them off track.
Oh,
man. It's Kano, Deja Vu.
I tip my hat to people who can use Deja Vu, like, well, because I
Yeah.
can't. I haven't played enough with the deck to figure it out.
So Deja
So
Vu's
one
gonna
thing
trigger.
on the top is Sonic Boom.
What's your pitch deck?
Sonic Boom. Blue.
You have 2 floating.
Yeah,
you have
this
2.
is a 0 variance Kano turn.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to see any cards
Yeah.
off the top of my deck. So I'm going to put it like this. And
Okay.
I'm putting the blue on top because before I'm going to let this Kano activate, I'm going to drag.
You're gonna
I'm going
have-
to grab the blue.
You're gonna put the card you want on top.
Yep.
Then this is going to go on top.
Yeah.
And then
Tone.
Ragamuffins is done. Then Kano is going to go off.
Tone. Draw 2.
And then Kano's going to go off.
Oh no.
No, it's Wildfire, and then it's Boom, and then you get to play Sonic Boom because you have 2 floating. Because you overpitched appropriately.
Yeah. Boom.
6, 7.
mean, I gotta play it.
Oh, wait. 3. We got one. I'm at
He took 7.
6.
I'm coming at you for 7.
Yeah, I think I have to
36.
I have to have something to try and get me back in this game. Sonic Boom.
9.
I want to play
13.
Berserk KO. Get out of here.
Yes. This is for 6. Sorry, for 5. You take 2.
Take 3.
Take 3.
One
Yes.
floater.
And then it's Sonic Boom for 6.
Take 1.
Yeah, because it's just gonna grow. Right. So we might as well just use the one floating for that.
You can't use the one floating because you have 8.
Tunic.
100%.
So you just take 6 off this.
3.
Aether Quickening for 5. Threadbare. Storm Striders. Blazing for 5, 11,
18.
14, 17.
Just not catching
I kept
on
this
cards.
because, like,
So-
if you don't have it there, I can
No
cast
blocks.
them, and if I don't get my agility,
Okay.
do this to the agility.
So, by the way,
8.
playing the Nophir there, I think is 100%.
So that mills.
Mostly because if
Arsenal
you
this and
don't,
pass to you.
I'm actually going to Storm Striders that turn.
Before you.
Okay.
And I'm actually
Yep.
going
Your
to go,
turn.
basically, so you were at 31, right?
Yeah.
You don't know this because you don't know I'm going to Storm Striders until it's actually blazing. So what
Yep.
happens is you're going to take 4, and then you're going to take 9 from Swell Tidings. And you don't know that I'm going to Storm Striders for the 13 damage. And what that means is you're actually going to go from 31 to 7.
Yeah.
And not having Storm Striders doesn't matter because if you don't know fear that, you literally go to 7 and you lose anyway.
My thought
So
is
you
like,
have to know fear that
the
card.
no fear blocked 4, but it really blocked.
It
however
blocked
much.
8,
Yeah.
and if you count the blazing line, you're actually
8 Gogan?
instead of taking 5
You're
or
trying to
6.
blazing ether them. Feign death. That card's such a meme in our little circle of friends.
Feign Death is actually like
How much?
if Azalea had a bad Kano matchup, she could shore it up with Feign Death, which is hilarious. Because Feign Death is better than Oasis Respite will ever be. Because it's way better to block the blazing than the wildfire.
Block 8. Trigger this and Clash of Vigor. I have a 0. Yay! You win another Clash.
I'll go first again since it's first for me.
Jesus.
So
Sure.
gamblers let you play like really aggressively.
Yeah. I think that's the move. It seems like it, anyways.
Yeah.
I don't think AB3 right there would have saved me, anyways.
Yeah.
Block 3.
I think AB3 might save you.
Because I could block one more. No, because I still would have.
17. You were at 11, right? Yeah. Maybe 3
Tunic
saves you.
takes up, and I'm gonna pass to you.
Which means I'm blocking and keep playing.
Yeah.
But basically, I think AB3 saves you because it then goes to 5, 4, which is 11, 13. 13 plus 11 is 24, and you started the turn at 26.
That's true. Yeah.
No, you started the turn at 25.
Would've been better.
So one of our buddies actually thought that Feign Death was gonna be like it was gonna shoot up like $20, and so he bought like 40 copies of Feign Death for like $1.
Was this Blake?
Yeah, it was Blake,
Roll Scapskins.
and they never did anything. I think if anything, they went down in price.
Now my ball.
He bought all of them.
Yeah. He bought the Blake's bulk, I think.
Oh, he bought all of his stuff.
Feign Death counts as bulk.
I mean, yeah. This game has been very one-sided.
6.
I guess, wait. I can keep
One
it
extra point.
technically. It's right for me too.
Block 6.
Take a card. I'm actually not going to play this. I don't want to catch it.
Another 6.
Scabs.
I think I have to take 6. I don't think I can just take that much more damage.
I can't wait for
You're just
high
gonna
roller
fatigue
KO.
me at this point.
It's so funny because Blitz KO was
Yeah,
built
like
to be the
12
most high
cards up to my
rolling,
deck. You
high
have,
variance
like,
thing in the world, and then they printed CC KO to
Like
be
there's
the
at
most
least 16 or
consistent thing in the
17.
world.
16.
It
Yeah.
was awesome.
Funny.
Tunic takes up to
Literally,
3.
he grew up
I'm
and
gonna use
literally
it,
learned how to not just slam.
and then throw Chokeslam for 8.
Cast bones.
Yeah, you're just gonna fatigue me.
Yeah, I was wanting to do something before that.
Fire away. I'm going to go to my turn.
I think you having 2 cast bones and 2 blood rushes at the beginning of the game was just so backbreaking. I could never keep up after that.
Any reactions?
No reactions.
4. Yep. Like almost best case for me. Statistically. Oh, you like this card? I know Brody Spurlock really
It's
likes
pretty
this card.
good.
Yeah.
I am at
went
3.
from 1 to 2 recently. I was running
Do
just
misses
1.
get discarded?
No.
It's just all of them
Yeah,
get
in,
put back.
in a random order.
That's what I thought. Yep, that'll be my turn.
This one.
We got like a bajillion cards on it. Okay, now
6 dominated. Go again.
draw. Okay, now. Interesting.
Block 7.
Kano 140.
3 in hand.
I had to pitch one to play the staunch.
It always amazes me when I play Kano. I like look up. It's like 8 cards
Oh.
per pitch.
Both, Shadow,
Draw
both.
two.
Arsenal.
God.
Fast.
You sign out most of your flashcards made from one aggro package. So I leave in Test of Strengths because they block 4 king, but I take out trounces because like the chances of me winning trounce are very low, and the only thing that like can really come of it, like occasionally I win them, but I feel like I end up giving my opponent some tokens sometimes, which is really bad for me. So I try to stay away from trounces in the matchup. I bring in 2 pummels and 1 staunch response in this matchup. I would bring in 3 pummels, but I don't play 3 pummels.
First, I'm supposed to toss this for 1 because it costs you 2 to block it. And then I'm supposed to do that. And now it comes in for 6. 2, 1 in hand, 2, 3 in hand still. Have at it. I mean, I've already seen all the tones, right? Sure.
Block 3.
Just worst case scenarios, you see. Yeah, I mean, you can see your third lessons and another tone. Or another tone. Yeah, you did see it.
This one.
That kind of helps out a little
6
bit.
dominated. Go again.
And just 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10 cards in this guy's pitch though.
10. I saw all tomes in 1 turn. I only played half of them. Wait, I have a deja vu.
Go to 1.
Technically, you could play
Holy crap.
because you have 1 card in hand. Right?
Holy crap.
3 go again.
Okay. You might be kind of dead.
Your arsenal card.
Block 3.
6 dominated.
Is that the card you
Yeah,
have in your hand?
This is the card I
Can't
have in
really.
my hand, and it's going to go to Arsenal.
So I guess it could be a yellow technically. Or I guess it could be red.
I think this is how to do it.
Well, you just rag them up into
It was
gaze
so
the ages,
weird.
right? And then you gaze the ages and then get it back in your hand and then you do
Oh,
the
no.
whole
I'm
thing.
not doing things now. I'm just going to put all 9 cards on top so I know what hand I'm drawing and the next 5.
So I had set up that that pummel in my arsenal. I mean, like
Go ahead.
Seems to
on
have
like turn.
That's what that card's for.
I don't know. Like it was pretty early in
When
the
you
game.
hit it in spots like
and
that,
I
it's
sat on it, kept
ridiculous.
trying to find Command and
Oh,
Conquer
mine's fucked.
so that I could like make it work.
Yeah.
Because if I Arsenal Command and Conquer and I throw the Command and Conquer and have the pummel in hand, you just get to block with Flesh Bag.
Yeah.
So I have to like Arsenal the pummel to make it work here. I don't know. It's tough. He's getting stronger the longer you play.
KO's just having a workout.
Dude. That game was very one-sided. Nick was in the driver's seat that whole game. You were going to fatigue me if you didn't kill me.
Was it?
You were up like 4 cards at the end of the game, bro. Even like so, if you're up 4 cards and we get into this claw hammer thing, you're up 4 cards. Like you just like I think you're gonna fatigue me. I mean, plus with me at 1 and or 2,
Hey, I give you the 2 cost.
I'm
but
like-
you can't play that one. That's actually very important.
always
right?
just dead at some point
You
because
can't
of the
play that
reckless
one.
swing. You had 1 left in your deck,
So it
right?
doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, I was like, I think there was 1 left. So
Almost rather just cast the blue. Wait, no, you claw me and then you cost strap the blue, right?
the
Yes,
one
it's
armed
cost 2.
monster ate him.
Oh, cost 3. Never mind. So it didn't matter.
So this is for 6,
Let's see. I'll go second. I think I want to go second in this matchup. I think that's always correct for me.
No flooding.
No clue.
Drink this one. Here you go.
There might be some weird consideration to going first because I have Tunic, but I don't. I think I want to just swing cards at you and play offense.
Pass, right?
Jesus! Stop that.
On the end of your turn. Yep.
Bingo.
Jesus. You get 6 mites and an agility to start the game. Definitely going first from now on. Man, crazy. Absolutely crazy.
2 flooding.
This game's not going to go much better, guys. Let's take up Tunic.
We have a lot of resources.
Chokeslam for 8.
It's like literally ridiculous watching that deck play sometimes.
So I was telling Nick before you guys got here, I think I want to order one of I think I want to have one custom made, but I want to get like a mat that takes up the whole table and it has like I have my logo on it for my stream and then have the team logo on it. I think would be really cool.
That'd be very cool.
6. 2.
It's a cruel summer.
That's the only downside about not having AB3 yet.
Yeah, take one.
Think
Arsenal pass.
about Metacarpus.
It's just at least 3.
It's at least 7. I'm thinking about whether it's 8. Do I have to do it now to figure out whether
The
it's
die
8?
sandwich. That's right. Nick's got them all stacked up over here, man.
Yeah, I do.
Like, stack it.
Yeah, I have to
If
figure
it
out whether I
donate me a
want
free
to
jersey to take
by
it.
doing Kano
13 go again.
rag.
Please let me know if they decide to actually give you a jersey from Buffalo Wild Wings to take the Flesh and Blood events, Drew.
That would be hilarious.
What a win!
8th wildfire.
Did you say
We're
13?
gonna leave less on the stack. Because now
So let's block
Now-
9,
Play that.
Metacarpus less on the
11.
stack.
Yeah.
I'm going to play
13.
wildfire.
So trigger
for
civic
4,
6.
and I'm going to pump into it. 9.
Where?
So it's 9. And then this comes in for.
Do you have my
13,
Quicken token by any
16.
chance? Oh no, it's behind my
And I could have
tectonic
made it
plating for
lethal
some
by pumping
reason.
into
Sorry, that was
Metacarpus,
weird.
but I kind of want to.
And
zero
trigger
cost
the
me
Clash of Vigor. I have a
I go-
0.
I go Teapot.
Yes.
And I'll pump that.
We continue
So
our
this
trend
is,
You gotta
of
go with the
garbage.
garbage. Kill me with like a crap, whatever that
The one that makes a million ponders.
is. Yeah.
So
And for 8.
Is that a sap or is it Aether Arc?
hold on.
That pops.
Yep.
You can shuffle up. I'm just calculating how much that was.
Yeah, I'll block 3, take 5. When I show up on stream a couple times, I'm gonna ask them if they can give me a free 10 piece every time I show up
Now,
at the top 8 of us.
I actually do
Bro.
another damage if I Metacarpus this one instead of this one. So it's technically 72.
The difference is just the on-hits, I think. But you have to respect the on-hits. It is so much more.
Yeah.
Because this deck is almost
take
as
up Tunic
fast,
to 2
Yeah.
and pass
but
to you.
there is literally it's just
And when I want to take damage, I can.
Scabs has a
Besides
counter on it,
Sin Packing.
right?
Sin Packing
Yeah.
can make the game really close sometimes. Like Sin Packing on breakpoints when I draw potions can definitely make the game a lot closer. But I've had games where I played against a KO and they blew a combo piece out of my arsenal twice and they still lost.
because you have to actually get it. Like you could just block it.
One, I would love to have
Unless you
McDonald's on our
multiple
jersey, bro.
pieces in your hand,
Like, y'all think I
that's
wouldn't
how
have
you
McDonald's on our
win.
jersey? Bro, y'all are tripping.
So I hit a Deja Vu on a turn where I had 10 cards in pitch. On the turn that I drew all those tomes.
Yeah,
And I had 2 tomes in my pitch.
that's awesome.
So at the end of the turn, I just cracked Deja Vu, stacked 10 cards.
yeah, I
and
mean,
the
you
next-
just set it up to where your tomes just draw you into blues.
And then I hit him for 70.
Roll scabs.
Yeah.
I'll let you roll for me.
Fuck you, I'm rolling my die. How about that? Now that's more like it. You can roll your dice. We're not doing that. I'm not. You can roll your dice for scabs.
If you rolled a 6, though, you would have given it to him. So I think it's true. I
I
think
mean, you're right. I would have given it to
off
him.
of principle, the 1 stays.
You saw it, chat. Everybody saw it.
Yeah,
Fueled by spicy McChickens. Bro, I'm so in for that. I don't even know if they make spicy McChickens, but I'm telling you, bro, I would have the golden arch. The golden arches could be on the front of our jersey. Silas be damned. Silas could be on the back of the jersey if McDonald's sponsored us. Huh?
There's upside down arches right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're doing the anime thing.
Yeah, Whack Donald's or whatever.
Whack Donald's? What? This is my third turn, so 2
You want
minutes.
me to go first, or what do you want to do?
7, go again.
You can go first. I thought I was first last time. I think you just have
Dick
to.
Wonalds. If we win, the ice cream machine will work. Bro,
Wow.
y'all never see me sweating so much to win events. I'd be taking gold foils on left and right. Y'all know how much I love ice cream now.
You're saying that's been the motivator you've needed this whole time?
Ice cream? Yeah.
All right. Next ProQuest or RTN, you win. I will buy you ice cream personally.
Bet. Y'all fucking laugh if I win.
No.
If I win an RTN. If I win a gold foil on Sunday, y'all should have rigged.
You all are gonna forget it, and then when we get in the car, I'm gonna be like, "So who's ready for ice cream?"
Oh my god, hell yeah, dude. I'm so in for this. Salisbury steak and ice cream. Drew fucking gets it, bro.
Oh my God.
Drew gets it, fam.
Coming in for 8.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Them in your hand, right? Them two.
Yeah, and I've got the one in Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or 1 at you.
So what are the games like over here?
I have won all of them.
All the KO matches he won, and then all the Azalea matches I won.
Damn.
Yeah.
And those are the ones you said like one resource was like separating the game.
But every time.
Damn, that's crazy, dude. I would not have thought that the Azalea Kano matchup was that close.
It is.
Take 4.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is off the top, so I still
And
have an
then use Tunic to throw choke slam for 8.
5.
Ketchup ice cream. All right, get out of here. We need
Sure.
this Stouffer
Technically, you could
sponsorship,
trade Bear right now.
bro. I'll put an email together tomorrow. Word. Take 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because Tome's on top. I'm going to go on to Blazing in here to go to 10.
6.
Hey, man.
Man, sure.
I mean, Blazing after I hit the other 3 Tomes.
It's a
And
command
throw
and
like
conquer.
3 more Arcane.
6
at you? 5. And then 2 more. Yeah. 4 card 12. It's 5 numbers.
7, right?
Locks up.
Should be 7 total.
It's 12 total. It's 4, 5, and 2. Wait, is that
Tunic.
11?
Pitch 2 cards to command and
4,
conquer
5,
for
2, that's
6.
11. You're 29. You're 29. I apologize.
You look so pretty like you. Yep. Past you.
God did God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that?
6 dominated. Go again.
And you have a might for next turn.
Wait, doesn't that do
right?
something when you
Yeah.
discard it?
No,
Or is that
that's
you
when
can only
that's
play
good.
it when you just that's like the endless maw for KO. It is good.
Especially now that you can discard those cards with instance and just play that.
Yeah, I'll take
I'll
2.
6. 40
and trigger.
intimidated cards.
I have a 6.
I
You
got 6.
definitely play that.
Oh my god, I didn't lose. You know what? I'll take it. Not losing feels like a win right there.
Top that.
KO BT and Clash is more than you
3.
would initially think.
Is that right? It's not right.
It is. Taylor said off the initial list we were supposed to win like 57% of all clashes, but the list has changed so many times. Like,
Take 3. 2, 2, so it should be 2.
so if I go to 30,
2 plus 2 is 4.
someone call Bluebell, get this man a pint. It's gonna become such a meme. I'll take 3.
Baskin Robbins. I don't have an Arsenal.
Bro, those bottomless fries are no joke, fam. Tunic goes to 2. Thunderquake for 10.
Stay Arcane.
And I feel like Heart Cross Trap is almost one of those things. You remember how
You
Lexi
use it when
was
you
like
can.
use it as soon as you can kind of thing? Like, it's the same
Use it
thing.
as soon as you can. Lexi was interesting because it was like use bullseyes the first time you can razors a card. Like
Just to get the value
yeah.
off of razors, yeah.
And then, but snaps.
It's
was,
like why you use.
But snaps was like saved to the last minute because it's what saves a terrible turn.
It's like why you use accelerators the first time you can if you're not playing Tome or you're not playing the pistol items.
Take
Because if you're playing pistol items, you want to save it for the end of the game when you can make it 4 instead of 2 at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
But like other than that, fuck them, get them.
Take 5.
Take 5.
If you want to do something, you can.
The base. That's a lot. Yeah, I can kind of block through this. Oh,
War
he's
miss.
doing the
War
thing.
miss.
Damn
Damn
it.
it.
Need all those.
Damn it.
Don't you want to try and end your turn with this then?
You have 5 mites
Wait, no,
now.
you want the
Yeah.
quicken so you can.
Yeah.
Well, you were gonna draw a card on this anyway.
No fear.
Block 3, take 2.
All right, here's to hoping
Thank
you
God
draw
it
these
isn't
4
quickens
reds.
attacking. Yeah. And then you're gonna strike draw.
That's
card.
my new plan. Is to hope you draw those 4 reds.
4 red.
Like chain
Two
things.
floating, right? Yeah, 2 floating.
Dude, he's doing chain things.
You strike draw.
Flock into E strike.
Tunic
It's
rolls
like
up
the
to 3.
Sebastian Cavallo chain list.
So in that busts the quick.
Yeah.
Then I have 2 action points still.
Thunderquake for 10. The only good thing about you taking turns off like that is that I do get to like
Block 5.
push through damage a little bit. What do you have? Swing big, sim packing down. I almost gave you all the reds, sim packing, and what was it, a
Just rolls
pulping?
your die.
Yeah.
I could honestly
1, 2,
see
3,
Warriors
4, 5.
starting to do that.
Yeah.
Yep, and pass to you.
Because what's their?
I'm gonna arsenal my last card.
It is good.
It's just
It's
block
3
3.
block and the like Brave Forge Bracers like Dory and Kasai uses.
One action.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out if this is worth
Discard the pulping,
2, 3. And if you call me, you call me.
which means
I think the only way you really like get.
What was the last
that's why
card?
my
A swing
visuals in
big?
Arsenal,
Yeah.
because I think like it's really the only way you can play it in the deck. Like when you see it, it needs to go there because you cannot just play it.
On my turn, draw.
10 go again.
Is that all? You got 2 floating and 2 in hand.
So is it something before the end of your turn?
We played 3 Azalea games, right?
4, 3.
You guys played at least a couple.
Still before the end of your turn. I don't know if I want to do it.
Yeah, you're good.
He says for 10.
It's almost always on your
Yeah,
turn, right?
block 7.
Well, I need it. I need it to
Give
finish because I have
you
to go again.
Yeah.
It's okay.
give you a quicken. Trigger the test of strength. Hey, a 7.
5 even.
7.
Damn you, Nick. I'm debating if I crack my shield to put yours on the bottom because if you hit a 5 or a whiff and I win off the Golden Sun, I get a gold and I get to draw the Golden Sun with Tunic up to throw 10 overpower at you. I think we're supposed to. I think this is as good as it's ever gonna get. Let's put yours on the bottom. You're gonna hit like a fucking swing big. Damn. All right.
We're gambling
Take
now.
3. 1, 2, 3. I think that was correct.
Not 100%.
I think
1, 2,
that's
4.
correct though because hitting this is so good for me because I get 2 gold and I get to like draw that card.
Oh, you're good.
8 dominate?
Yep.
10.
Go again.
You might just
And so it's 10 and I'm up 4.
very easily just get
I mean, I think we just block 9 and take the reset, right? Like that's just the
that
correct
sucks.
play. Yeah, let's just block 9. I'll just take
On
1.
then.
Yep.
We'll just take the turn reset and try to hang on for next turn.
Another 7?
-2.
7.
This is
This
dead.
one's 8.
Tunic's on 3, so I'll just pass to you on my turn.
I just hope it's claw.
So ask you this: since I have Gambler's Glove up, this is once per turn. I'm gonna say it's not like a pistol. That was a pistol. That would be so good. I drew 2 times this turn, which is really bad because you said you get to keep a card.
I am going to beat chess. So it's coming in for 8.
Because of the might from last turn.
Yep.
I guess I could have
Don't
cracked
drop all
that.
of them, please.
Did you play Blood Rush last turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I should have cracked that because that's the second one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I should have cracked that, drawn into the Golden Sun. So what I should have done was block 6, take 4, join you at 23, and then I should have thrown the Golden Sun at you. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Or no, I didn't have gold.
Also, maybe
I
one
cracked
or
to
two are
reclash.
ones that- So
I
we
shouldn't
talked
have cracked a
about that the other
reclash.
day.
I should have just drawn the
Like,
card and taken the
if one
value
of
from
them
the
was
shield.
super playable,
Is
yeah.
what I should have done. All right,
You-
that
Well,
was
you
just
can't run the
bad.
one of pummel.
Yeah.
So
I know.
let's do these.
Okay.
Test of strength first.
Like,
I have an 8.
That's kind of the slot where you're thinking.
Okay, so I'm
Like
gonna
60th
get
slot,
a
kind
gold.
I agree.
So this is
My
I'm gonna
60th
get a
slot
vigor.
is,
I'm gonna
show me
draw
wind
the
up.
Thunderquake,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
two,
take 1.
flocks.
Go
I
to
just
25.
realized You haven't been making a mic in any of these games.
Oh, no,
You knew the card. You knew it. Yeah, Nathaniel. We were just talking about why that was such
It
a
wouldn't
bad
matter in
play.
the first 2, but it definitely would
Like,
matter in this
yeah,
game.
that I definitely had a
game
better play
definitely
there, and I just
matter.
didn't take it. Nick won the last one. I'm currently up 2-1, but Nick absolutely obliterated me last game. Hey, Hal, what's up, dude? I saw you on Twitter the other day, man. I appreciate the compliment, man. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out, man. Means a lot. Appreciate you being here. We put a lot of time and work into the setup here. Got a lot of help from a lot of people, and I'm really enjoying it. Tonight's the first night, so I'm really enjoying it. By the way, this goes for anybody. If you guys have things, a way that we can improve this, please let me know, and I'll look into it. I want to. Right now, I have this is the first night excuse. So we talked about lighting, more lighting. I don't understand. So my mom's house growing up did not have an overhead light, like overhead lighting in like the house, like in a lot of rooms.
Wow.
We now live in a place. This is the only room that doesn't have an overhead light in
It's
it.
the only room in any house I've seen in a long time. I mean, it technically has that thing.
Some point in time, if it ever randomly works out, and like you're ever at my mom's house.
I have been at your mom's house.
What?
Is it the house in Johnson City?
Yeah.
Please let there be some funny joke there.
Yes, please. Please. Do tell, Alexander, while we're live.
We literally just played Fab there one day when y'all with the cat thing.
That's
Yeah.
right. I was
Yeah.
over there. Yo, yeah.
I've literally been to your mom's house.
Holy shit, you have.
We did play that.
Anyway.
Also needs to change her pillowcase.
Get out of here, dude. Oh my god, bro. All right. Anyway,
Oh, you didn't have Agile.
after all of
I
that,
just debated.
Oh, okay.
so anyway, the point of that story was the light switches in her house. They don't have overhead lights in her house.
This is
If you turn the light switch, it turns off the electrical outlets.
Oh, okay.
It's so stupid. It's stupid.
engineering.
Lesson.
Yeah.
Lesson for 3.
So Vigor pops. I think. Let's see. I'm up
Check
2
one.
points right now.
And then 5 arcane.
Nathaniel said, "I've been
Well,
not for
check it
Fab.
out.
Get out of here, dude."
Nothing else in hand.
8, 2 or 1 floating and 1 in hand.
Banshee.
Yep. You got it. So I'm gonna get Sin Packard,
You don't have
I
an
have all my tokens.
but it's just your strongest attack.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna like 6 and 3 me.
I like
If you
throwing
just
my
call,
tokens
flip go
away.
again, and then set up
Oh,
another
you have.
Agile,
Okay.
mighty.
Yeah, he played 3 games.
No,
this is his
it's-
3rd game and he hasn't made
Oh,
a
what do you
single
need?
might
What do you
token.
need?
No, I don't need them. I thought I was like throwing them away. I couldn't find them. I was like, "Where are all my tokens?"
I got a
at?
whole bunch of tokens.
No, I don't. We don't need any of them. I'm just like, bro, what is happening?
Go ahead.
I'm like, I'm not Blake, and this is not the dice. Y'all are not stealing shit from me and not telling me about it.
Breaks.
Yep.
Claw.
Taking 1.
Well, it sounds like everybody in the chat's been to my mom's
So you're at
house.
1, so it probably is right just to send this, right? Oh yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I did set myself up for that joke.
I'm gonna arsenal.
Lots of flesh, thankfully no blood. Nathaniel's unhinged. Do something with your cousin.
I'm all.
I can't control him.
You can keep him if you need him.
Oh, I don't need him.
He's lost. All right, I think I'm going off this turn because I drew 5 block.
Nice.
I think he's gonna. Win
Sometimes
I'm
your
about to
decisions
try.
are made for you.
Yeah, he's
This is
gonna
the most least testy thing I'm ever gonna do. So just
roll scabs.
Hell yeah.
Please roll 1. That'd be hilarious.
But don't let me
I
roll
have
for you.
Gambler's Gloves.
I know. I wanted you to roll double 1 so bad. Are you gonna?
No,
Bro.
we can't.
Please do.
We can't.
It's like, let me go out back and get my will.
I want to do the
put your
thing.
balls in.
I want to do the thing.
Oh yeah, that is. It looks so pretty like you.
No blocks.
Okay.
Any reactions?
No reactions.
I guess this tells me I
Take
have.
it.
Take
We
8.
have
1, 2, 3,
No
4,
resources.
5, 6, 7, 8. Arsenal
What the
pass.
heck? I wanted to do double cast.
I was really hoping you would think it was the pummel and you'd give me
Yeah, I was thinking.
your flesh bag.
Actually, I can't even play this.
I feel like I find myself trying to do that multiple times against people. Like I will intentionally
you-
try
you
to set up
actually can.
turns where I don't
Wait.
hamper myself
So
like
in
really
other words,
badly
literally
to
can't.
try to get you
may
to
just
give
be
me this
clawing me?
Yeah.
so that I can not have to play around with the rest of the
think
game.
claw.
Cast bonus here.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't think you would waste a pummel on that.
No,
If you
I
wanna
mean,
respond, I'll just give it
Like
6
if you were
yeah,
at
I think
7,
Yeah, you
probably,
would.
but
Just
like
for the points. Yeah,
yeah,
but
I was like,
not-
well, in this close a game, I need it to be relevant. I think. I completely agree with that analysis.
I'll leave those there.
mine, Gogi.
Play you pot on my turn. Go. Oh, baby. 2 triples. Also known as 6.
Woo! No blocks.
No blocks. Take none.
This is so interesting. Basically,
Take 2.
2 and
and you
8.
had like
Yep,
multiple
2
one
and
of these
8.
in there, right? Yeah. Actually, can I see the 6? It is
Yeah.
actually important.
6.
So let's
6.
reshuffle it. That's
Take
what I
3.
thought.
Yep.
There's 1 red. That wasn't that lovely.
I go down to 20. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can push a mangle pop scabs, but what if he rolls another one? I mean, so it's funny because like Shadow, I don't know if you were there the other night, but like we had a really long debate on camera the other night about when it is correct to roll scabs, and somebody actually commented on the video. So that's my thought, but so somebody commented on the video and said you have to weigh out the value of like what your turn looks like if you roll versus like
This
not
could be
rolling.
crazy, just
And
so
if
you
you
know.
can like do like over X amount of damage based off rolling, then you should, even if like you have an okay turn at rolling, like if you don't roll, which is really interesting to
Nice.
me.
I just,
Um,
I'm gonna let
use
that
tunic.
resolve because I want you to take
And
damage.
then 10 overpowered, target the gold.
So, Zach, can I respond before where I see this card, but it doesn't go to hand?
Wait, what's the boy?
So, Beast within triggers. This is in his banished zone. Is there a window between me seeing this card and it going to hand?
No, once
I
you
didn't
see
think
the
so.
card, it's resolution. Like it all has to happen at one
This is
time.
in hand already.
Yeah, you have to let it happen before.
And then I draw the Savage Beast.
I might respond to that. I actually think I have to. Just to have like slightly less resources. You know?
If you're gonna respond to the Savage Feast, you're gonna have to like you're at 1, right? You just have to respond to the Beast within trigger.
Yeah.
15 go again.
Like I think you have to. So I think like
Yeah.
playing correctly, like you should probably. What did you draw?
What did I draw?
Yeah. Like I'm saying, like in this spot, since he's at 1, he has to respond
This
to
is
the
the
first
draw
thing.
off of Savage
But I'm saying
Beast.
he has to respond to this. Like he has to. There's no
Yeah,
choice.
I definitely do.
discarded.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's when you discard, it's a trigger that goes on the
Yeah.
stack.
So
This is when you have 1 card left.
Yeah. So like it's yeah.
So this
I,
is
like, I think you
Savage
have to at
Yes,
1.
I respond to the Beast within
Yeah.
trigger.
If you were at 15, like
Now, that means he hasn't taken damage yet.
right.
So this is on top, but it's we know what it is.
Yes.
Any reactions?
For me. No. That's it.
Um,
3, 4, 5, 6. So block it all, and then we have the Clash of Agility.
Yeah.
So Clash of Agility
Can I layer it or?
that happens before the sync because that's a blocking
Yeah,
trigger.
that's fine.
I have a pummel. Yes, I love losing these. You get an agility. I don't know why I reach for my tokens. And then you get to decide if you,
You
want
should
to.
have an agility token. I don't have that.
No, I don't have one.
Oh,
Like I don't have one like in my deck at all.
Okay.
Rolled a 1 and proceeded to pass. I mean, hey, it happens, man. It's not after 20.
This is not banished. No, technically.
Yeah. You haven't. You basically beast with them.
So Shadow, I like that suggestion. I had originally set up a picture of Victor on my side, and I had originally set up a picture of Levia on the left-hand side, just to like try it. And I think that moving forward, I think I'm going to try and have that set up moving forward for sure. And like the names is also a really cool idea. I do like that. Those are good suggestions. I like that. I'll try to set that up for next week.
7.
You have a resource for that? Yeah.
So I'm up 5.
Ew.
There's no go again, right?
No.
Or technically, yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah,
You
technically.
got one in hand.
Perfect.
No.
It would have mattered because of the blue, but technically you would have killed me had I drawn the card and taken the damage. Anyways, right?
Block 6, trigger clash
Yes,
of
that's actually why I
I'm
said
an
11.
8.
That blazing is only for 10.
Yeah.
The beast within kills me.
Yeah.
That's why I said 11.
Take one.
He died to beast within.
Arsenal.
Because I dealt
He
19
did
and then he
10,
took
I
1
went
to
to 1 damage.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
So in other words,
The plays.
I had perfect lethal.
The plays. But it worked out because he didn't have the card in his hand, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If he draws, I lose.
Yeah, so going for it right there is 100%
You have
correct.
to. Because
So,
it's the Savage Feast and the Beast Within
Yeah.
draw. So the second you see Beast Within, you have to go for it.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah. You can't give him, like, even the one resource would have gotten you right there, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, 2 resources because he's on 2 AB.
No blocks. Any reactions?
This scam was
No reactions.
It's food.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. I didn't realize it was 10 o'clock. We've been playing for a while now.
And I gotta go to the gym.
The gym this late?
Yep.
I take 2. And you blocked it out. Oh, Arsenal.
Fit.
Okay.
Who you going to the gym with? Or are you just going by yourself?
By myself tonight, but I'm usually going with Bobby and
Oh.
Nathaniel when he can.
Nice.
Tell Nathaniel if he's still
6.
watching. I'm still waiting for this basketball game.
Nathaniel, if you're still watching, we're waiting for a basketball game.
We still need to play basketball all together again.
Is that Ethan Levia Mansant himself?
Oh, my word.
With the quality of the camera so
Hey, he
far?
said Levia right this time too.
Dude, get out of here. Is either not to use the dice on top of the card art because you can't really read it anyway,
That makes sense.
or ink it black instead of white like I did. The card art is more legible than the dice, is what I
That's
mean.
true. That's very true.
So, like, for example, like when you say that, like right now, like Nick's
He's
attacking for 6, like put the 6 beside the beast
Yes.
within. I assume that's what you mean right here. But I do appreciate that. That's a very... Nathaniel said, y'all can't touch me. Nathaniel is just, like, ungovernable when he hangs out in my chat. Like, he's just a
I will
wild
say
card,
he would
bro.
probably ball on all of you. Maybe not, like, Zach would probably give him a good game. But
Now, no, I couldn't give anybody... I couldn't give your grandmother a good game now, bro. I
You
am
beat
fat.
me in one-on-one.
Dude, I was in better shape.
It was close.
That was like a year and a half ago, and I
That's
was in
true.
way better shape. I do
Oh, really?
nothing but, like, stream and
And
like,
that-
sit around.
And now, every now and then, you play pickleball.
Yeah, every now and then, when it's warm.
Hey, it was like 75 today.
If we weren't
We were
going to
all-
stream tonight, we were going to go.
Dude, we were all in t-shirts at work and stuff.
Is a 6.
Which is, like, normally we're all in, like, 2 coats. For the
Yeah.
last, like, 6 months.
Well, that makes sense. Let's see, you have no equipment left? Take 3. I think this is correct.
Any reactions?
Oh, to hell with you.
Wow.
I hate you.
Wow.
God. You're dead
Busted.
to me.
Busted.
So we're going to take 4 more before we do
They
anything
never
else.
expect the fact that you have 2 floating because of a vigor token.
The die is
And
too
you
bright to
crumble
see. Either put it beside or don't use. You'll
This
have to
can
go
give
back
me
to
good run for
watch.
money.
But you can't read the numbers, in my opinion. Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. No, that's good. I appreciate that, man. That's good advice.
Zero attack.
I'll definitely go back and
Yeah.
watch it to make sure.
The downside is you lose like every clash.
Yeah.
And staunches suck.
Yes. And they don't most don't have stocks like that anymore.
Oh, they don't.
A lot of people are moving to single.
They need to run both. You need to run both.
Dude, you can't fit all the cards you want to fit in the victor when you start running
You really
cards
can't.
like that.
That is why
This is
I have
You have the
committed.
main board rouse
I am.
I think. Oh, yeah.
I am.
literally we were on like
and E strikes
30.
I am.
and
I forgot to
I
add
think
E
every list
strikes.
is on 30.
I forgot. I'm on 33.
That's what you need
I
to
refuse to
change.
play. I refuse to play
I'm
30.
on
Well,
31.
when sync below is the thing that you're swapping out for that, you're basically
That's
changing.
what I'm playing. There's
You're
still
changing
some-
less than it feels like because
This is like the one that I've been testing. There's still some like wishy-washy spots in there, but that's pretty much what I've been playing most of my games with.
4.
I think
You could talk me off a Prime to fight, 100%.
Red
Oh.
Macho might like straight out be better.
You took a black Sharpie to your numbers, Ethan?
Yeah, that's what he is.
Dude, that's a fantastic idea.
And
that is a
you
good
can even
idea.
use like to make it look really clean. You just use like an alcohol wipe. So after it
So you can
dries,
get-
you just get the
Yeah.
top bit.
Yeah,
off
just
of
get the
it,
top edges off.
Huh.
and then only the inside. Is
Would it look better if somebody painted it
possibly?
as opposed to like sharpening it?
It probably would be a very similar end product.
Okay.
To be honest.
I like the idea of.
Yeah, that does make it more legible, I'd say.
I like that idea.
No blocks in your directions.
Also, the ones he may have, maybe the bigger size too.
I think to do this, like if we're gonna do this every week, I'm gonna have to buy the bigger set
Yeah.
so that they look
They don't
cleaner.
have it. No, it's just content creator ones only. They don't make a bigger one. Like, you can't buy a bigger one than that.
What do you mean?
The bigger dice that were like this. came
You
from
have to
the
have Tunic Sledge.
content creator.
You have to have Tunic Sledge. You lose the mirror almost every game. You have to have Tunic Sledge. You lose like 20% in the mirror if you're not on Tunic Sledge.
Like, I've played close to probably 60 games of Tunic Victor over the past couple weeks, and it does not feel as good.
You don't run it in everybody.
Yeah, I know. But
You
like,
just Tunic Sledge. If you
So-
don't run in the mirror, you basically it's like real bad.
We tested some games the other night, and I have been playing Tectonic and Othos. Now again, like
mind the skill gap.
it's all. I mean, I wouldn't call ours a skill gap, but
It's still there.
again, it is Talishar, but I'm probably skill gapping people on Talishar, but I'm beating people with Anothos and Tectonic Plating. Also because I'm running Staunch Response and nobody else is. The only lists I cannot beat are the people playing 9 Staunch Responses. And I'm just like, okay, like, you didn't want to lose. Enjoy Kano. Like, that's all I can tell you. Like,
And
Did
also
we-
with 9 Staunch, they might
No,
have a bad ninja matchup because so much of their
Something like
sideboard
that.
is dedicated to that. They might
Anybody
actually
that wants a cool map, Zach Stream.
oh, did you buy that?
That came
Wait,
with,
isn't Silas buying it?
Is he?
I thought he said he was going to buy it.
Okay, yeah, he'll buy it.
I thought he said he was going
Sorry,
to.
Silas. He's not up. Who am I
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
Silas
man.
didn't know it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Silas joined when we started the stream and said, I can't wait to watch this tomorrow. Like, that was at 7 o'clock,
No,
fam.
that's hilarious,
That was at 7
actually.
o'clock, fam.
That's so funny.
Silas, when you watch this, I hope you have a good laugh at it. Oh, here we go. Let's see what he said. No, I used black paint and then, like, rubbed it over with a cloth so that it only stayed in the grooves. Like, exactly what you said. Yeah. No, that's
But he didn't use
perfect.
paint instead of a sharp.
I don't use the bigger one. Oh, so it is just these. It's just these, just with black. Okay,
Okay,
that's cool. I'm going to have to try that.
That is cool. Keep my big dice here for when we do this. Keep my big dice. I paid this much for a judge pack and that play mat together.
This one.
Raffled the judge pack for.
5 go again.
We're getting dominated.
Now I'm gonna sell that for.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Hey, Havoc. What's up, brother?
I mean,
How
that's
are you,
honestly
man?
Where the money is in Fab right now. It's not really in cards.
No.
Now, I will say this:
What am I, 10?
I have a stack of legendaries this high.
Take 2.
It's only 2 inches high.
3 go
It's
again.
$2,000.
Same.
Yeah.
It's only 2 inches high.
Nobody would pay $2,000 for yours.
Yeah, that's right.
I like because I've thinned out my collection quite a bit.
Bro, this keeps getting more sus. This just keeps getting more sus, fam.
Like I never asked.
I'm
that. You liked it?
so here for it.
What?
What?
Are you quitting after this game, Zach?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream off after this.
This was cool. We should definitely do
for
this
sure.
more.
Yes, this is fun. Are you thinking about maybe in the future getting 2 setups or just the one?
Like having like
Yeah.
on both sides. Yeah, so some point in time, like in goal, like
Can
way
you even
down
run 2 streams?
So in goal, way down the line. This is like way in goal. Like
Yeah.
is to have 2 PCs.
Yeah.
And to have them both going at the same time. Now one would just be recording.
Yeah.
But
You
Did
wouldn't stream both?
You
I
you
can't
dual screen.
unless
another account.
I would have to have one going on Twitch.
.2.
I'd have to have one going on Twitch, and I'd have one going on YouTube, which technically I could do. It'd just be two different streams.
What
completely.
about 2 different accounts?
You could do that. I don't know. It just kind of feels like
And then you just have
seems
to
kinda
link to
silly.
each other. Yeah, you're right. It does.
Well, not if like certain people want to watch a certain game and you're playing for hours and you just have the same.
Yeah.
Like you're having consistent gameplay on both channels, and if somebody wants to watch
Let's
Guardian Brew,
Hey, you're like, I would turn on 2 monitors. I guess it would be a nightmare for people. Like people would never watch 2 at the same time with volume because
yeah.
right. That's what I'm
You
saying.
ha- you have, like,
like
echoes and
you're
stuff.
forcing people to watch one or the other.
yeah, which I guess also just hurts everything else too.
Y'all have a good night.
See you, buddy.
Hey, man.
Thanks for coming over, man.
No doubt. Thanks for having us. See you, Carly.
I think KO and Victor will be the most represented decks at PT,
I agree, 100%.
and that makes me feel really good on KO. Because like both like Levia can lose to KO and Levia can lose to Victor. I really like playing a deck that basically never loses to either. 40% of the field is really good.
I mean, yeah, like I don't. If
No blocks.
no reactions, take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The other option is to
I have a 7.
see. The other option is you can
You have a
play.
6. You have a 6.
Yeah.
Because every other deck I think is like, because like playing Kano, I need to dodge, dash, and Prism basically.
Yeah, dash.
Because I
is
can
tough.
beat Dromai, and I can beat Azalea, but dash is really tough and Prism is impossible. But like Victor also has to dodge Prism. You know,
Not if they're on lag.
lag.
The new Luminaris. If they're on the new Luminaris, it's a buy.
No. Yeah, but the good Prisms are going to be doing hybrid, and then they
Yeah.
will, and then they will whoop the pants off.
Everybody has like, yeah, you can't beat the Luminaris, or like not the
The
Luminaris.
Iris.
You can't beat the Iris
Yeah,
build. Like
you
it's
can't
just
beat it,
not
because
possible.
you don't have enough dominate. in your deck.
But a lot of people like have
Yeah.
been on like lag only for
I
like
would-
the
I
last
would
few
literally,
weeks.
if I wasn't playing Kano, I think I'd be on Bravo. Just because I want more game into the couple of matchups that Victor loses to. You know?
9 dominated.
Because
It doesn't have
Bravo,
dominate. You discarded the no
Oh,
fear,
yeah.
right?
Bravo can beat
So 9.
I have to go to 4 to do this.
Kano, you know? And stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Prism. Whereas, like, you just can't.
I guess technically I have to do this before we do the draw discard, but I was gonna do it regardless.
But if you play Bravo, you're now saying, okay, I really don't want to hit really cracked Levias. And also your ninja matchup work gets better. Like, I think Bravo has a better spread than Victor does, but Victor wins his good matchups way harder than Bravo does.
yeah, I mean,
And like, you will have the most non-games in the meta with Victor because it's just numbers the whole game. And Victor's probably the easiest deck in the meta to play right now
take 2.
because you really only have to like super think in the mirror because most of your choice, like your deck makes a lot of your choices for you.
It does.
And even once you have 50 reps, the hardest part of your deck, which is when to block with footsteps, becomes almost auto after 50 reps.
Yeah.
You're, like in the mirror and stuff. You know, something crazy happened at the RTN.
10 overpower to floating.
Aaron Grace came in for 22 as Victor
Oh yeah.
because a Thunk made 3 mites because of a guy redid a trounce and still lost. And his hand was Rouse 4 blues. And when he came in with the Rouse for 10,
Yeah.
when he came in with the Rouse for 10, his opponent blocked with footsteps, and then Aaron just swung Sledge twice.
Yeah, so that's
He literally just came in for 22.
if people. One thing I learned the hard way the other night: if you don't know how to block with Civic Steps against Sledge, you will lose every time. Because against like,
Oh, 3-card 12.
well, against like a Nothos, you can just block on the first thing. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You don't have to respect it at all because like there's just nothing. But like he threw like, I think it was Zealous, and I was like, oh, block, and then he was like Sledge, and I was like, okay, like block, and then I was gonna go back to throw a Nothos, and then he was like Tunic Sledge, and I was like, what? I had to like read it. I didn't
It's
realize,
pistol, bro.
dude, it's insane. It's so good. It's dumb good.
It just makes me want to play like lead the charge, double Sledge you.
I feel like I missed a lot of chat.
So imagine this turn, okay? You have a 5-card hand. You have 3 blues. You have Tunic Up. You have a Lead the Charge. And you have a Lead with Speed. And you just go Lead the Charge, Lead with Speed, Sledge, Sledge. This is a 15 damage turn. And the next turn, you block 3 and you just swing Sledge twice with your agility. Oh wait, no, Lead with Speed's Brooder Warrior. So you have to do with Lead with Might, basically. But for 9 resources, you sling Sledge twice for 15 and make a Might token.
Yeah, see, it's really dumb. Like,
Now,
I mean, Sledge has a lot of
rate, but it's super cool.
I was like, but it's sweet though. But the things that you're doing that are on rate with Guardian are cool.
Yeah.
Like, because like Guardian does below rate things that have on hit effects. Like,
so whenever you're like, wait a second, I got 16 for 5 cards. That's way above rate.
all right, sorry, I missed a whole lot of chat here, guys. I'm sorry. We're talking and hanging out, but trying to come back to the chat here. Oh, dude, let's go. I'm glad that you're streaming PTLA, man. Good. I love all the coverage you do. Of course, to be fair, I think the whole community loves all the coverage you do, fam. Like, I think everybody does. Let's see. You don't need the multi-camera stream on OBS. You can do it natively. I have... So Saint Havoc, I use Restream as like multi-platform streaming. Like I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, even though like nothing happens for Flesh and Blood on Kick. Every single time I stream, I'm live on all those platforms. We were just talking about the concept of like although I understand that like you can have multiple streams open with OBS, I don't really want to have multiple streams open. Like, I don't know, like
Latency an issue?
well, I don't know if it's really latency. Like, it just, I don't know. Like, I don't understand like what value we would possess from like having 2 streams open. Like, it just seems like it'd kind of be for naught at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I could be wrong. Can I post a link? So I've tried to have links turned on, man. I'm very sorry, but like for some reason, like the links just won't like come through. All right, what did I miss? Ethan said scroll up. How far are we scrolling up?
You definitely don't need...
Go check the live stream I did from home. I had 2 tables to swap to. It was pretty jank. Needed a better mic system. Yeah, so that's one thing that like I'm really going to try and figure out is like the mic. I couldn't set it to where it wouldn't pick up everybody or it would pick up nobody. See you, Nick. Thanks for coming over, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Like, it was either picking up nobody or everybody. And so like I kind of just stuck with everybody tonight, even though like it's kind of loud. I mean... that definitely stands out. You can read that. I like that. But yeah, no. So I'll have to go back and find that. I didn't know you were an engineer, Havoc. That's really cool, dude. Carly did not tell me about Tubi smoothies. What? I can't wait to hear about this. Hey, Kilowatts, what's up, dude? Games were going pretty well. I went 3-1 playing Victor into KO tonight. I think the pummels have helped that matchup quite a bit for me. I think they've helped quite a bit. The stream I did was just called Thursday Night Live. I like that. I like that a lot. That's funny, man.
You still like this card?
Yeah. I like it
It's a
better.
4.
So, I don't know what else you play.
Just any blue 6 attack.
There's no other blue 6s you can play.
You're...
Literally none.
Right. Then you're definitely on very different blues.
There are no more blue 6s you can play in Guardian. You can look through the list if you want. Like, I looked the other day trying to find some.
You're good if
like,
I sort it.
And I don't... Yeah, no, go ahead. And I don't mind. Like,
Are you not on Righteous Cleansing anymore?
No, I cut Righteous. I cut Righteous Cleansing out of the deck. I just started looking into this game. So, Kilowatts, we get a lot of people at our locals. I'm going to be honest, like, I really like our local scene. Like, everybody's super nice. And, man, like, if you're just getting into Flesh and Blood, man, like, well, one, welcome to the game. Flesh and Blood is phenomenal. You'll hear me say that all the time. Like, Flesh and Blood is my favorite TCG I've ever played, and I've played quite a few TCGs over the years. So I'm a really big fan of Flesh and Blood. It's honestly, Flesh and Blood is an amazing game with an amazing community and a lot of great people. And my locals are awesome. Like, there's a lot of people in our area that are really good. Honestly, like in our local scene, and then within about 3 hours of us, we have some of the best players in the world that hang out here. Yo, Kilowatts, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being here. Ace Hardware, bro, what are y'all talking about? Y'all are on something over there, man. I don't know what y'all are going on about. Work for a big construction USA-based store on their apps. Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. Hey, Mello, what's up, buddy? How are you? But Ethan, man, I appreciate you pointing that out. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. Honestly, Ethan, if you're still here, man, I would love to like sit down and like pick your brain about how you have some of your stream stuff set up, because I mean, like this is the first night and this was the first way we had it set up. So I'd like to be able to figure out how people have their streams set up in like such a clean way, because I mean, like, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of work and a lot of time that went into doing this tonight. So I'd like to figure out like some better like audio quality and some better stuff for sure, if I can anyway. Such a refined taste in fab, and then just have Stouffer's TV dinners as his favorite meal. Y'all gotta let the Salisbury steak go, man. I make one comment about Salisbury steak for the memes, and all of a sudden we're dying over here. Nobody will let it go. What a meme, dude. What a meme. I love it. So where are you from, Kilowatts? What? I mean, I know that some people have a hard time getting products in certain areas wherever they're from. Like, I know that's a thing that like happens for some people depending on where they live. Yeah, so I am playing every blue 6 or better.
I think I agree.
You love to
think what
see
I-
it.
So I wasn't on
I think
Terra
what I'm-
Sunders at first,
Yeah.
but this is insane. Terra Sunder's so good
No,
in this
yeah,
list.
yeah, it's
I was playing Wallops for a while, the one that makes
so
figures.
it's kind of like between this and Wallop, and I definitely like this card more than Wallop.
I like that. That was also my debate.
Yeah.
It's a 4 and it sucks, but most of the time 5's not going to win a
Yeah.
class for me
And this
either.
is basically blue test of vigor.
You can have
Test
the
of-
other one of those, and there's a staunch response in there somewhere that I need to put back. And then there's 3 trounces.
So I think the tough part about this list is like I want to try and find room for both Sync and Staunch.
So let me tell you the truth. After RTNs next weekend, this is the first card that goes.
Oh, you are running it.
Yeah,
And I think it goes Tunic Sledge.
I am tired. Well, I'd cut. If I was going to play Sledge, I'd just cut a Nothos.
Yes.
I wouldn't
yes.
play both.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I already have
You are-
Tunic in the
you're
list. So
totally
like, I
right.
literally opened up
Oh.
and I'm playing Contemplating and Tunic.
Okay, so
I'm playing
it's
both.
Tunic for that.
So I don't have to make a spot for Tunic. I literally get an extra
So-
free slot when I cut Tectonic Plating.
So my question is, if you already have a room for Tunic, why is a Nothos in there instead of Sledge?
Because I like a Nothos.
You actually
Like
you
out
just-
of
you
the
it
like
better.
20 games I've played in the mirror, like on I played Tech Sledge.
See, I think
Or I played
theoretically,
Tunic Sledge. Like
theoretically, I think you can get fatigued reliably if they flip Tunic Sledge and you don't. I think that's why you need to.
yeah, you have to play to win the game.
And I don't know, like if they have sinks and staunches, you might just lose every time you don't flip because
So
you don't have enough dominating.
going to LA, if I was going to LA, I would cut these in a second.
Yeah.
And I would cut the other piece of Arcane Barrier that I have in there because
Yeah.
I have AB2. I would cut the boots.
Yeah.
And I would just leave in Lantern because you
Yeah.
have to have it for Dromite. And so I've been debating if I want Pulverize in this spot because I love Pulverize.
Because you have 0 pulverize, right?
I have 0 Pulverize in the
Okay.
list.
Oh, because you're on 3 Machos, 3 Thunders. Oh,
So
I like that.
I'm actually on 2 Machos. I'm on
Okay.
2 Machos, 2 CNCs, and I'm on 2 red Thunderquakes.
Yeah.
And I'm playing 3 red E-Strikes in the main. I forgot to take the cards out for the E-Strikes tonight.
Okay. So these
I
are
need to-
sideboard?
No. Those are E-Strikes are in the main.
Okay, these are just E-Strikes.
Yeah, those are just E-Strikes. Like, and I can grab them here in a second so that we
Okay,
can make
so-
it look more accurate.
So these are E-Strikes.
Yeah. Now, the E-Strikes, like, it could be 3 CNC and 2 E-Strikes, and you just play 8 cards we go again. I don't know. Oh, dude, if you're from Jacksonville, you're probably not too far, man. You're in North Carolina. I'm from Tennessee, buddy. I was like, I'm from like upper right hand corner of Tennessee, man, so I'm not too far from you, buddy. I was here for the steak.
So here's the.
Oh, there's a Victor playmat? Daddy's credit card is on the way. Bro, y'all are wild. Hey, Quinn, Equinox, dude, I know you from the Discord. I was like, we got you signed up for the tournament the other day. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you being here. Like, we got you signed up for the Talostar tournament the other day. How many can you have in your main deck? So you have to have Kilowatts. You have to have a minimum of 60 cards in your main deck. And you get to have a total of 80 cards, up to 80 cards in your deck, not counting your hero. I have not played this card.
It is very interesting.
Like, this card is like...
When you're playing these...
Whose list is
in
this?
this poem, that is what I was currently testing with. I think I felt like...
Ooh, Rampart, huh?
That... Ignore the Rampart.
I was like, Rampart's
Ignore the
suspicious spicy.
Ignore the Rampart. That was my attempt to make the dash matchup better, but it's better with Terror Sunders and Pummels, so you don't need it. It does technically make your hybrid matchup better, but it's not. You don't.
No, I get it.
You
I understand.
definitely don't need it.
No.
Nine go against Terror Sunders and Pummels. You just like run them over or deck them, one or the other.
I mean, yeah. Like, I think 9 go again cards and Terra Sunder is the answer to beating the dash deck.
And then Pummel just puts it over the edge. Thump is just like
2 red thumps is so spicy.
it's like it's so awesome because first of all, Terror Sunder Thump is like disgusting
Yeah.
because most decks literally take 4, have no turn.
Yeah.
So that is Crippling Crush at home, but in some cases it's better
Yeah.
because like aggro decks will like just take 11 and then like throw 8 at you or throw 7, so it's like worth 6. But if they take 4 and do nothing,
Yeah.
then you actually had like a 16-point turn.
Thump is so interesting.
And also Thump Pummel. No, every time you play Thump and you have 2 floating, they either hand you 10 or lose their whole turn.
Yeah.
It's like CNC Pummel, but it works when they don't have an arsenal.
Right. Exactly.
And it felt interesting. I think it's. And by the way, what happens is you see one, you arsenal it, you don't play it until you see the other. That is how when you play that card, you have to play it.
You have to play it like that.
Which, like, in this meta, since most people are not throwing on hits that matter, you actually kind of can play that way in a lot of matchups. So, like, against Brute and the Mirror, like, you can totally play like that because you choose when you take your damage in those matchups.
Right.
Now, in certain matchups, when they're playing more relevant on hits, it's way worse. But I think it's not worth it, but it is not terrible, is how I felt.
So, Holden, to answer your question,
The...
I don't really think that there's like... So, there's not really necessarily a problem we're trying to solve right now, but the question is,
There's like...
what's the best way to play Victor?
Yeah.
And nobody's answered that question yet. And I'm going to be honest, I think we'll see that answer after LA.
Yeah.
I don't even think we'll see that answer at LA, if you want the truth.
Yeah.
Like, I think there'll be more refined lists.
It's so easy to find a best 90. The best 80 is such a leap that is really tough to get to.
Exactly.
Because
And so, like, one of the things we're talking about right now is, like, what would I play in my list if I was going to LA? And I'm not. But, like, going to ProQuest or going to RTNs next weekend, I'm tired of losing to random Kanos. So I'm just playing 2 Respites and AB2. And I understand that I won't be, like, a Majin Bay level Kano, but I will beat your average Kano players playing that kind of stuff. So I completely get that. Hey, there's a store in Gastonia. Is that where you live, Drew? I didn't know you actually lived there, man.
Where?
Posted shitty quality photo of Playmat in your Discord. I'll be sure to check it out after this, man.
So like the problem right now is that like Sinks, Staunches, Tunic Sledge, E-Strike, possibly Pulverize, possibly Kanotech, and also figuring out whether you want 30 or 33 blues is like the big problem.
So, I mean, I'm a big fan of 33 blues personally. Right now, here's what I would tell you. If I was going to LA tomorrow, like if I was packing up and I was playing at LA tomorrow, I'm cutting Respites. That's 2 cards.
Yeah.
I'm cutting the Null Room Boots.
Yeah.
Because you don't need it. And I'm going to play 3 Sing Belows.
Yeah. And then
I think you trade this.
keeping this, trade that for Sledge.
You trade this for Sledge, and you cut Tectonic Plating, and you play a 1 of Pulverize in your sideboard.
Oh, so you're playing Tunic into everybody after that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it at all.
That makes sense.
It'd be Tunic for everything,
No, that
and I
makes
would
sense.
be on Tunic.
I
I'm already on Tunic,
yeah.
even when I'm on Grindstone, a lot. So like
Tunic feels so good. It's just like the Bravo thing where like it felt right from the beginning. It was just tough to make the list make it feel right.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Because like we got to the Bravo conclusion, we're like, oh, the deck is literally more efficient with Tunic.
Yeah,
Literally,
it is
because reliably getting an extra card every 3 turns is way better than sometimes getting an extra card 2 turns in a row.
Right, exactly.
And so, and also tectonic plating almost never banks a card. Or sorry, almost never gains a card. It banks a card.
Right.
So more often than not. Whereas Tunic gains you a card every 3 turns if you play it right. And since you're on the 6 4 for 8s and also the 7 for 10s, and the Golden Suns, like, and Sledge in some matchups, you gain every single time you get Tunic, you get that value, basically. I don't know. If I was thinking of
Holden, you playing at the BT? I'm curious to know if you're playing at the BT, man. And I mean, I don't know about big turnout kilowatts. Like, we have a pretty decent turnout, but like, I don't know that I'd say a big turnout. Like, we probably, like, our locals on Friday night, we probably have anywhere, like, some nights we only have 8, some nights we have like 14 to 16ish. Like, just kind of depends on what we're doing.
so this list
And bring Sinks for Warrior Brutes and potentially Remembrance as Drum Eye Hedge. Yeah. Anders, I completely agree. That is 100% what I would do. 1,000%. Honestly, the more I play Kano, the more I feel it's you play Oasis to win against the bad Kanos, and the good ones know how to play around Oasis. 100%, Riku. That's like, you are 1,000% correct.
So
a Majin Bay level Kano will beat you with AB3 and Oasis Respite. An average Kano will fold every time. 100%.
So the argument on why you should still cut Oasis for PT is because any Kano that is taking the deck to PT, almost assuredly, especially past round 2, because like at that point we're thinking, okay, you're like X1 or XO in the draft.
Are you drafting it first?
Yes, always.
Yeah.
I'm
So if you get out of draft 2-1 or better, if you get out of draft 3-0, you're playing against a Kano who knows what they're doing. If you get out of draft 2-1, you more than likely playing against Kano that knows
because
what they're doing.
if they took the time to do well enough in draft, that means they were confident enough with Kano to take it, and they 3-0'd their draft. Like the idea is that if you hit a Kano in PT, the chances of it being a bad Kano are crazy low because it's. And like in my opinion, in this meta, Kano is not the hardest deck to play, but Kano has such a reputation and still does have a high like
skill ceiling.
Yes, it has a high barrier for entry for most people, especially if you haven't played a deck that like if you're not coming from playing like Prism and Icelander, you need to learn a lot about the game to play Kano.
Yeah.
Now, if you already know a lot about the game, then like playing Kano is a lot easier because you already know like where all the priority windows and stuff like that are. But
yep.
Past that, you also have to learn all the lines with Kano, and like. One thing is, like, you'll usually tell if a Kano is really good or not pretty early in the game because they'll be trying to check if you're dead without Wildfire.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
And like, the good Kanos will beat you without Wildfire at certain points in the game because they know you're dead because of their deck. And they know their deck well enough to do that. Whereas bad Kanos will watch the Arsenal Pass videos on how to win with Wildfire, and they'll lose 40% of their games based on the fact that they always try to kill with Wildfire.
That's why I lose so much when I stream Kano.
Then the other thing is, like, you can't fix it with Spell Void, because good Kanos will just throw an Aether Flare or Wildfire at you early game, and then if you don't spell Void, they'll put you to 10, and then Spell Void doesn't matter. Or you'll use it, and then they'll combo you later, and it doesn't matter. So, like, Spell Void gives you, like, time. It doesn't win you the game. And so, like, the only reason a deck should run Spell Void is, like, in Levia's case, where Levia gets more time to build up the graveyard and get going, but once Levia gets going, it's actually really fast. So you have a deck that's actually fast enough to use the Spell Void to kill the opponent.
Levia and Fire, great examples of decks that use Spell Void well.
Yeah. Whereas, like, if Victor ran Spell Void, it would never matter because he never threatens lethal fast enough for it to matter.
Yeah. Wouldn't save me. That's why AB's better.
Yeah. Which, in my opinion, AB also doesn't matter. unless you're running Respite, in which case AB is there to try and save time to get to Respite. And in my opinion, if you're running AB and Respite, almost the only thing you can do until you draw a Respite is hammer.
Yeah.
And
because you have to hold up 3 the
and
whole
that
time.
means good victors are going to be telling me they have Respite in their deck by them not swinging attacks.
Exactly.
And if you start with AB and you swing attacks, I know you don't have Respite in your deck. Based on how many resources you're keeping every turn,
Right.
because it's whether you're trying to get to Respite or if you're just trying to have AB when you need it.
And like good Kano, and again, a good Kano will pick that out.
And the other thing is, if you don't run an AB, you're actually... I think victors are honestly more likely to beat me if they just don't run AB and they run the 9 Go Again cards and they hope they threaten lethal fast enough. And in the game with the Macho, like, Arsenal Macho early and see if your Go Again cards get there. Because it's usually better to try and bet on the Kano not having it.
I think Macho Grande is one of the best cards in the Kano because they can't block it.
It's the only thing that I'm scared of.
That and Golden Sun are really good, but
Yeah.
it's impossible to generate gold in the matchup because you never attack me, so I can't.
You get 1. If you press zero AB, you get 1.
Yeah. If I'm not running the shield,
Which I honestly think, if you're only running 1 AB, it's probably better to run the shield.
and yeah,
So that you can, like...
there might be some argument for running a Nothos in that case.
I like running the shield because it opens up the possibility to do, like, Zealous Golden Sun off 4 cards, so that you, like, 15 me.
Yeah.
Because it's just a lot of damage in one turn.
Yeah.
Whereas the Nothos is good, but Nothos is only better on Go Again turns.
Yeah.
Whereas Golden Sun means that you're at least 3 card 10ing me.
Yeah.
So, like, it keeps you, like... it's tough. Because you want to keep your ceiling higher.
And plus, you're on Sledge anyway. You're not on Nothos, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I think Sledge
Unless
and
you're running
Nothos
shield.
decisions should be
Yeah,
mostly
yeah.
driven by how you play out Illusionist. So, Anders, I kind of like that, honestly. But the one thing I would say is that I don't play a Nothos or Sledge into Illusionist. I just play Grindstone into both Illusionist. I play it into Prism, and I play it into... I play it into Prism, and I play it into Dromai, because I run Arcane Lantern into both of those matchups. To maybe play Levi for a tournament. He can't help me. He is so busy. So I'm out of luck. LOL. Hey, man, I get it. Hey, let's go. Winterborn1, thank you for the follow. Sorry I missed that. Appreciate the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you guys being here tonight while Alexander and I debate world hunger and fab philosophy for LA.
I do think that is the biggest problem with... I think the only problem Fab has right now is, for a lot of decks, the only way to fix your bad matchup is to change decks. Because currently the power level of the game and the card pool in the game does not allow you to tech for a matchup to flip the matchup in most cases. And so, like, for the Kano Victor matchup, all things created equal, the only way for Victor to flip his matchup and make it favored is to swap to a different hero.
Yeah.
And that is the same case for, like, Dash's bad matchups, for Prism's bad matchups, and it's like, that's really bad.
Unless you're like, you can't flip the matchup, even with what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
But the only way that you'd have to have Respite and Steadfast.
And Steadfast.
And Steadfast is a trap, because you could just AB3 with that card.
And I think at that point, you're only guaranteeing a draw, not a win.
Yeah, no. Because you have to stare. And when we get into
you
that
have to sit
cycle
there
of
with-
you taking cards out of my hand on your turn, and then I have to go, and stare at you because I have a blue and a red.
Yep.
Like, it's ridiculous.
And, like, I know Runaways talked about this on one of their more recent podcasts. Like, nobody can fix their bad matchups, especially when it comes to Wizard. So, like, Wizard is, like, the prime example of, if Wizard is the best deck, the only way to play in that meta is to play the decks that beat Wizard.
Yeah.
Not to try and make your deck beat Wizard.
Right.
Which is, like, so weird, because now we're in this weird meta of, do I want to play Warrior, Guardian, or Brute, or a deck that beats Wizard? Kind of. Now, there's also Illusionist in there, but Illusionist also has some really weird matchups, like Dromai into Victor feels terrible, unless you're on the 6 Tomes list. And the 6 Tomes list is like the Heavy Dragons, Tome of Fiendel, Mage Masters list is probably the most polarized deck because it has really good matchups and really terrible matchups. And then also kind of the same. Like the red line Dromai is more balanced, but I think it's worse for the meta because you're sacrificing your dash matchup, your Victor matchup,
if you're playing red line, your Victor matchup gets worse.
in your Kano matchup, and it goes from like very, very close to slightly you favored to like being terrible. And like the way at least Taylor described it, if they flip red line, they either die or get fatigued 95% of the time. And there's not really anything that can happen that changes one of those outcomes to it.
That's how it goes 9 times out of 10.
Because
If
either
you
they're
flip
attacking
over like the 6 tome list, if you are a experienced Dromai player, you'll beat me most of the time.
Yeah.
If you're not, I'll still squeak out some games here and there.
for sure.
Like,
especially with the recent changes where you're going lighter on poppers and more on offense.
let's see.
And you can kill them faster, kind of like Bravo used to.
I want a generic null rune equipment that has AB1 and an option to pay 1 to make it spell void 2, but it destroys it. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Riku, you should be on the card design team, bro. That sounds kind of cool. AB generic boots legendary. We already have generic AB boots. I don't understand. Do you mean like AB2 or something like that?
No, he's saying with that text.
Oh, with that text? Ooh, that would be cool. Yeah. That'd be awesome. That's actually
a full set.
That's actually a really cool like card design. Because it only works in certain heroes because not every hero wants to give up their leg slot. Be really good in Guardian.
And not hero, and there are some heroes who would rather spell void 1 than to pay 1 for spell void 2.
Yeah, every time. I'm about 2 to 3 months into Fab and I'm diving in deep. Brother, I felt that. I felt that, man.
How it all started.
I was like, dude, I started playing. I came from Magic and I started playing Flesh and Blood, man. And like, you start and you never stop, fam. It's crazy. Like, I love Flesh and Blood, man. Welcome to the community, man. And like, I hope you love it, dude, because I love Flesh and Blood. It's like I'm here 3 or 4 days a week streaming Fab, trying to get the word out here. I love Flesh and Blood, man. So he's streaming the Battle Harden and Age. Oh, Ethan's streaming the Age event too? Dude, good for him. Let's go. Dude. Ricky pushing the video, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, the community is like, honestly, like the gameplay of Fab is amazing and like LSS is great. Community is the best part of the game.
Yep.
Like best community in the world.
For sure.
But to AB3 consistent and then
And
AB4 that one turn is neat.
One of the coolest parts about the community is, for the most part, it's the same around the world.
Yeah.
Like you meet everybody from all the other countries and like everyone will tell you that the vast majority of their experiences internationally are amazing.
Yeah, and everybody's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, I agree. But even like the people that like I have like a language barrier with are superbly nice to play games against. It's awesome.
The worst experience I've had is my opponent being super cool.
Let's
freaking
go.
Basically.
It's not even a bad
love to
experience.
see it.
Exactly.
Just gonna be difficult. Yo, Correx? Hope I'm saying that right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you being here on Twitch. Thanks for hanging out tonight.
There was that one guy who cheated in the finals of the Calling in Taiwan.
Yeah,
But
no.
he's probably not a not nice guy. He just,
I mean,
did you watch that clip?
yeah,
That was
I
hilarious.
saw it. Yeah, I mean, if you're cheating, you're just probably not the kind of person I want to hang out with. Anyway.
Me and Dad were watching it at the same time, and he just goes, "How do you do that on camera?"
Oh, it's so bad.
Because it wasn't even subtle.
No,
They
it's
caught
so
it
bad.
like immediately.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like mid game.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's crazy how bad that is. Great stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Rick, I appreciate that, man. All right, guys. Well, I think in Brazil the community is awesome. So I know a couple of people that like they come and hang out in the chat from Brazil. And like they're super nice. Like, and I think I've rated a couple people that stream in Brazil maybe. And everybody's super nice. Like everybody around the world is awesome, man. Flesh and Blood's a great game. Like I say that, like Flesh and Blood is amazing. Like truly love the game. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. Tonight was like the 1,000 subscriber celebration. We finally crossed over that hill today. I'm super excited about that. Had everybody come over and test a little bit for to celebrate. We finally got the in paper setup going. My whole living room is crazy. Huge shout out to Carly for letting me turn my living room into basically the Star City Games feature match area. I never thought I would talk her into that, but she was like, yeah, sure, go for it. So at every turn, Carly is supporting my dreams. So big shout out to her. Big shout out to Robert. and his wife for getting the coding set up so I didn't have to learn how to write code, because this still wouldn't be happening if that was the case, because I can't do that. So anyway, thanks guys for all the support. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll be back tomorrow with some regular Talishar content. Not sure what we'll be streaming yet, but I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.